What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today, for our open discussion, we're talking about the major reboots that are in the works, and in the area of pop culture news, we'll be discussing Superman Legacy and San Diego Comic-Con, and we'll be making a stop at Scoop Central where we'll discuss the possibility of us only getting Elsewords projects from now on instead of the DCEU, or the DCU, I guess you could say. I hope everyone's having a marvelous Monday, yo. I hope it's a fantastic day for everybody. If you aren't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with the latest news, movie reviews, and content that we post every single day. And you can follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I might be partaking in within that particular time. You feel me? Okay, with all that being said, yo, I hope everyone's really having a good day today, bro, because it has been a long old day for me, I do believe. Oh, Jesus. And not only that, I just got out of a meeting, but I'm out of a meeting. It's been a pretty good day today for me. I hope it's been a good day for everyone else as well. Thanks for tuning in. Tell me how you're feeling. What comes out this week? I think Insidious comes out this week, if I'm not mistaken. So let me know if you guys are going to be checking that out. Oppenheimer and Barbie are this month. Barbenheimer, that's happening this month. I'm not sure what movies are coming out this month, but let me know what's going on. If you guys have seen Indiana Jones as well, let me know about that. I have not seen the movie, and I have not heard any good reviews about the movie either. So you guys probably haven't seen it. But let me know if you have. I'm definitely interested in knowing how you guys felt about the movie. I see. What is that? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see how everybody is doing. John says happy Monday. Let's get this chat up in here. Let's get that up in here. Okay. John says, happy Monday, rainy night in Georgia tonight. Oh, man, it's been freaking hot as the dickens out here. Happy Monday, it's sunny in Berkeley. Ooh, happy Monday to both you, John Greaves and Nighthawk. I hope you guys are both having a fantastic day today. John says, I hope that new Superman actor is somewhere getting ready to lift weights right now. I don't need Superman's neck to look like a stack of dimes. Yeah, I already know what you're saying, my guy. My guy John Greaves is a full-time bodybuilder, you feel me? So he's not joking. But I do agree though. Our Superman actor is a little bit small, but we'll talk about him more in today, as well as a lot of other things. As it says, we're going to be talking about Superman Legacy and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, it's been triple digits all week here. It's been ridiculous. Marisu, what's up with it?
Hello there.
Oh no, what's up with it
Hello
to
there.
you as well, Remy? Oh yeah, Joyride. That's right. Joyride is coming out this week. I actually want to check out Joyride. Joyride has that trailer was actually pretty dope. I don't know if you guys have seen that trailer yet, but if you haven't, I'll try to link it in the chat for you guys. I definitely want to see that movie. It looks like it looks funny. I'm not gonna lie, it does look funny. I like all of the people that are in the movie, and I've said this multiple times, but I am extremely happy that Awkwafina is not in this movie. Just because I feel like Awkwafina gets put in everything, and I'm happy that they went with a different type, like a different diverse cast that's still hilarious and not Awkwafina. You know what I mean? I can't think of what her name is, but the girl from Everything Everywhere All at Once. She's the main character, or one of the main characters, I believe, in this. And then I can't think of and then the other girl, I can't think of what the other girl is either. But it's a funny movie. Definitely check out that trailer reaction. It's the Red Band trailer as well, so definitely get ready for that. Then My Adventures of Superman. That's right. We will be doing My Adventures of Superman watch party this week. That is Thursday at 9 p.m. It will be coming on HBO Max and I believe Adult Swim. Definitely fact check me on that, Remy, because I think you know. But yeah, I do believe that we're going to be getting that 9 p.m. on Thursday. So that's a new watch party that we're going to be doing. They're going to have 2 episodes drop on Thursday. So that's going to be episode 1 and episode 2. And then, you know, they're going to have other stuff going as well. But I believe the episodes are going to only be 30 minutes. I'm not sure on the length of those, but we're definitely going to be checking out My Adventures of Superman. I haven't watched the trailer for that yet either. So we can actually check that out today as well. Looking forward to Op and Barbie. I know, right? I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm really looking forward to both of them. I think it's kind of hilarious that it's become an entire movement of, you know, Barbenheimer, Op and Barbie. I think it's just hilarious that that's happened. So I'm definitely down to check it out and see what's going on. And like I said, I have no idea what the hell is going on with the My Adventures with Superman, but we're going to check out that official trailer. It's a minute and 30 seconds, so nothing major. But a minute and 11 seconds, actually. So, you know, nothing major. I wonder if this is going to be like DC's foot in the Invincible type of vibe when it comes to things. You know what I'm saying? It's very possible. I don't want him to be big as Henry Cavill because he's a little bit too buff, in my opinion. I think Henry Cavill is too buff now, but I don't think he was too buff when he first got it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it is a little bit more like comical, like how buff. I'm not trying to say it, but it is a little bit more comical how buff him and like Dwayne Johnson are. I would have loved to see them fight, like for real, for real. I think that would have been crazy to get to see those two buff ass dudes just beating the shit out of each other on screen. And I mean, we're still probably going to see that. It's just not going to be on the big screen. It'll probably just be on like Netflix or something like that. Because I mean, we know that The Rock isn't against, you know, the streaming. We know that Henry Cavill isn't against streaming either. So, you know, it's a possibility. I know not a lot of people want to hear that, and I know not a lot of people want to see it that way, but I mean, there is a lot of people that want to see it that way, but I know there's more people that would like to see it on big screen, but it just doesn't kind of look like that's going to happen. But who knows? We'll talk about that more today. I haven't read that scoop fully yet, either with the whole WBD update. So who knows what's actually going to be going on there, and we can actually check that out together and be mind blown. Okay. Give me one. Nighthawk says, Nighthawk, I have to disagree. Superman in comics is about the size of Dwayne Johnson. Cavill was the size of John Byrne Superman, supposed to be larger than life. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like Henry Cavill was like the perfect size when he first started, but my guy's definitely buffed up since he first started in Man of Steel. You know what I mean? But still, like you said, like I agree with what you're saying, John. He definitely fits the larger than life feel, and as does Jason Momoa, right? Like those dudes are huge. Like they're huge. All of them together, they look like superheroes even when they're standing next to each other. So you know what I mean. But it's all good. You know, no worries. I don't know if you guys have seen this trailer for My Adventures with Superman, but I am down to check it out right now and see what we're about to get into, and kind of get on the program. Superman's tall, but he's not that buff. I think there's different iterations of Superman for sure. Like I think there's like, you know, the young Superman, the older Superman, and then there's, of course, every universe has their own type of Superman as well. So it just kind of depends on what kind of Superman you're dealing with and what Superman really vibes with you, to be honest. Has Flash cracked 100 mil yet? I don't know. Flash, what is that? Are we talking domestic or international? I'm just gonna put Flash box office. Let's see. Let's close that. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. What was that? I got like a sound effect. That was insane. Oh. Is that what I wanted to do? Oh, whoa. There was 2 of me. Did you see that? That was crazy. Okay, I guess this is it. All right. When was this? A day ago. The Flash continues its disappointing run at the global box office is crazy. Yo, they be going so in with these titles sometimes. It's just disrespectful. Let's see. The Flash's box office run isn't as great as Warner Bros. Discovery would have liked. In its third week, the movie earned an estimated 11.4 across 13,000 screens domestically and overseas markets. Oh, damn, that's combined. This brings the international running cum to $146.1 million and the global tally to $245 million. The Flash only managed to pass its production budget in the second week. Directed by Andy Muschietti. Okay, yeah. So, damn. It just barely passed. Well, not just barely, but it passed it in the second week. But, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying. All right, let's check out this trailer real quick. Let's check out this trailer and see what's popping. Brand new whip just happened. I want this in front of me. No, it's okay. Oh. Y'all don't have any audio. My bad, fam. My bad, super fam. My bad. There we go. All right, we ready now? All right, let's go. It's on Adult Swim, though, right? Like, am I the only one a little bit confused as to why this is on Adult Swim? Like what? Why is this on Adult Swim? I think that actually looks really dope. I'm actually super down for this. And I'm really, like, why is it on Adult Swim? You know? Especially for this to be like a 1 minute and 11 second thing. Like, I'm super curious as to what the hell is going on here. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, right? Like, what's happening with this? Like, I don't know. I know people are about to be peeved from this. They're about to be pressed from this, you know? But you know me. I'm always here to check something out and give my opinion on it. I like to give my opinion on things. I like to have watched things to know if it's my cup of tea or not. How do you know what's your cup of tea unless you watch it, right? So I'm definitely gonna be checking this out. And it might be trash and it might not be. It definitely seems interesting though. I'm not gonna lie. Like this, I don't know what it seems like they're going like an anime route almost, right? Or am I tripping? Like, doesn't it kind of seem like an anime type of feel to it? Like, I don't know, like with the whole blushing thing, I don't know. It just feels definitely interesting. The way I see Superman is when he's the same physique as Christopher Reeves or Brandon. I feel you there. Nighthawk, I figured, but I'm talking about the comics because that was the original iteration of the character. He was created as an overpowered version of a circus strongman. Yeah, that's facts. That is definitely the original iteration of him. Is it the best? It's on Adult Swim and the next day on Max? Damn. So I got to wait until the next day. That's fine. I'm not really tripping. I'll do that. So definitely got to see what's up with that then. Marvel Bro, I have news on Superman. Like, that's at a lot of times it kind of feels like She-Ra, the show that was on Netflix. You know, She-Ra, like, but the original that was on Netflix, and it was definitely for kids. And this seems like it's definitely for kids. So I'm interested if they're gonna like finesse us halfway through, like they did with Invincible, and it just be extremely bloody, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, like, did it say experience him differently or something, or did I just make that up? I feel like I saw that pop up on the screen somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. See, and I like that type of vibe right there. Like, no cap, I really like this vibe right here. Wait, not this. I know people are going to be pressed that he's wearing that pink shirt. This right here. Oh my goodness, I love that because it gives me that small somewhere in that discussion. But I think this is dope. I think it. I won't know if okay. I won't say dope. I think that this is interesting. It's piqued my interest, right? It's not dope, but it's definitely piqued my interest as to what the hell is exactly going on, right? I just don't understand. I'm very confused. But like John said, it may just give them a little bit more room with storytelling for the show, and I'm down for that. Derby says that the suit for Superman Legacy will be 100% Gold Age or Flesher inspired. The movie isn't an origin story. Yeah, we're going to talk about that later. We were going to talk about that. We still can. And probably in the 30s or 40s, and absolutely no John Williams score. It will have its own. Okay, that's dope that it will have its own score. All right, I'll save that. I'll actually pin that message right there, Derp, because that's kind of the stuff that we're going to talk about today, too. And we can go in further discussion about that later on, of course. I think the 90s X-Men cartoon would be on Adult Swim today because of how they dealt with sensitive topics, not because of violence or anything. Damn, John, you make a really good point with that. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that point that you put out right there. I agree. I think. Well, at the same time though, when they put out X-Men '97, I think it's still gonna probably be trying to do that, and it is on Disney Plus, and I think you can watch that on the kids' profile though. But I do understand what you're saying when it comes to like storytelling. I think that's something that happened to Young Justice. I might be wrong about that though. I want David's build to be same as Tyler, who plays Superman on Superman and Lois. Okay, I could dig that. That or a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? I think it just definitely depends on how we are, like, what type of Superman we're really going to be going for. Is he going to be the big buff one, or is like, I think it really depends on the story that we're trying to tell as to what he looks like when we check him out. You know what I mean? I think it would be more of a Golden Age type of version, Nighthawk, which is what I wanted for the longest time. Yeah. I definitely want that's what I want. I want a definite, its own type of vibe, not its own vibe, but I want Superman to feel like Superman. And I don't really know how else to say that. I know a lot of people think. I think inherently a lot of people just automatically assume that when we say these type of things that we mean we want Superman to feel cheesy, because I think a lot of people think of Superman as cheesy, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, my guy is cheesy, because especially at the time he was made, things were cheesy at the beginning, but over time things have definitely progressed in the arc of storytelling and things like that, and I think that everything is cheesy. That's really kind of the end of that. I think everything is cheesy, and it just depends on the level of cheese, and it just depends on the level of your lactose intolerance, right? That's kind of how I feel about every form of media that's out there. Everything has cringe moments. Everything has cheese in it. It just depends on what type of cheese you like, whether you like Kraft or whether you like Gouda or whether you like Swiss or Parmesan. You know what I mean? But if you're lactose intolerant, you might not like those lower grades of cheese. But if you're not lactose intolerant, you might just kind of like all cheese and not really be worried about it and just be able to enjoy the cheese for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hi everyone. What is up, Marvel Cuphead? How you doing? Welcome Marvel Cuphead in, everybody. How you doing, brother? I hope you're having a good one. Everybody, welcome Marvel Cuphead. Say what's up with it to my broskies. All right. Calm down, audience. Calm down. I'm glad that Superman Legacy is going to have its own score. Yeah, that's hype. That's Hype City for sure. I wonder if they're going to be stealing from Spider-Man and have Clark make himself seem like a better reporter by doing the Superman story. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That would be funny. No, they're probably not. But it seems like they're going to give Lois that. Well, maybe, actually. It seems like, okay, this is kind of how I feel with what I saw from just now, is it feels like Smallville, but he's actually Superman. That's kind of what it feels like to me, you know what I mean? Like, Smallville, in Smallville, Tom Welling, right? Yeah. Tom Welling was definitely Superman, right? But he was never Superman. Like, I don't even know if we ever got to see him actually don the suit. You know what I'm saying? And this kind of feels like that type of vibe of that, Smallville vibe, but he's moved to Metropolis, and he's like, fresh into being Superman. So like I said, I'm interested in it, but I'm not extremely hyped for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a I think that's a mellow spot to just kind of leave that at. Marvel Cuphead says, Mr. Bro, I've been doing good. I saw Transformers movie cartoon 1986. It is really good. You know what, bro? I have not watched literally any of those Transformers anything. Like, I have not watched any of the old cartoons. I have not watched any of the old cartoon movies. None of them. Like, none of them. None of them. Like I said, I wasn't a big Transformers guy when I was a kid. I was way more on to Power Rangers. I just was. Power Rangers and like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but not as much as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Power Rangers, like DC, Marvel, that was my jam. Barcelona Edit says, I watched Across the Spider-Verse yesterday. Ooh, bro, I know you liked it, Barcelona. I know you couldn't believe it. I mean, when it comes to DC, the general public thinks Super Friends, Adam West, Lydia Carter, Christopher Reeves. So yeah, that's true. That's basically what general public of people think about. I agree with that. But not all. But it'd be the nerds like us that don't think of those immediately. I mean, a lot of people do still think of Christopher Reeves and Adam West. I will say, like Christopher Reeves for sure, but yeah, I think Super Friends will be a dope thing to actually bring back. I think Supergirl tried to do that, if I'm not mistaken. Marcy says, John Greaves, coincidentally, I've been slowly rewatching the 90s X-Men cartoon, and holy smokes, the storytelling is holding up. Ooh. Wait. What's going on? I mean, he is cheesy. They don't call him the Big Blue Boy Scout for nothing, but he's supposed to stand apart from the other heroes and inspire everyone who encounters him. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's... And I don't know... I don't want to step into that too much, but I don't really feel that, like, the Man of Steel movies did that necessarily. Like the DCEU kind of didn't... It didn't really inspire. It more striked fear, And I like that. I like that, I like that take because it's different and all of that. But, man, I don't know. I just kind of, it was different and I liked it. But it was just like, now for some reason, it's like that's the standard of Superman. It's like, I don't know if that's how I don't know if that's how, I didn't know if I liked it that much. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I'm not trying to, like, for real though. You know what I mean? Like, the movie was dope, but does that mean that needs to be our new standard of what Superman is from now on? Like, whoa, crazy. What happened to Penny Parker? I don't know. Who's Penny Parker? What are we talking about? John Cena should be the new Batman in movies. Could be cool in the universe, Mr. Bro. Yeah, John Cena is a dope actor, and I like him as Peacemaker, though. I don't think I would like him as Batman. I think he's perfect as Peacemaker. I'm glad Gunn is doing something different with the suit. It's not going to be your typical suit that you see everywhere. He's going to do the Fletcher suit. I see y'all saying the Fletcher suit, and I don't know if I know what that means. Let me see. Fletcher suit. What the hell? Superman. Fletcher suit. Oh! Hey, isn't this the suit Brett just had on in the trailer? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Ain't that the suit Brett just had on? What's happening, bro? Oh no. Okay, it's kind of like that, but it's just not that color, I guess, right? Like, I'm not tripping, right? Wait, hold on. Give me the end. Oh, wait, this isn't the same trailer. Wait, that's not the same trailer. What the hell? History. Here we go. What the? Here we go. Maybe not. No, it's kind of that suit, but not that suit, I guess. That's dope though. I know people go crazy over this suit for sure. Okay, let's see, let's see. Marcy, they are really good. Just watch the episode where they met Nightcrawler and it was still amazing. Ooh. I got introduced to Batman from the Batman Forever with Val Kilmer and Chris O'Donnell, Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, okay, my guy. Relax. Um, I was like 6 years old watching the movie on VHS. Oh, nice. Mr. Bro, you've been doing good, buddy, on the amazing live streams and movie reviews you do. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, Marvel Cuphead, my guy. For real, I appreciate all the love, bro. Give it up for Marvel Cuphead. Always coming through and showing up a lot of love for the family. Definitely appreciate you, bro. Love seeing you out here. I'm happy you having a good time. I'm happy you appreciate the streams, man. One of the problems with Cavill Superman was they were afraid to let him be the Boy Scout, but then Captain America came along and proved you can make it work. Yeah, Captain America was a complete Boy Scout, and look at how freaking satisfying it was to find out that he wasn't a complete Boy Scout in Civil War. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, bro, it just hits you differently because they build him up as this Boy Scout, the all-American guy that you can really believe in and all of this stuff, and then boom, it just shatters the world, you know what I mean? And just realizes, like, bro, everyone has a dark path still, but it was still okay for him to be projected as this pillar of truth and justice to the rest of the society and community. Like, Iron Man didn't try to take that away from him or anything because of all the other stuff that he did, even though he had all the right to, because bruh knew that bruh smacked. Like, we're not about to get on who was right and wrong in Civil War, because we all know that Iron Man was right and Captain America was wrong. If you're Team Cap, then you're wrong. Man of Steel for me was better than Superman Returns, but there definitely was a bleak vibe. I actually liked the vibe of Lois and Clark with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. I haven't seen that, but I like Superman and Lois a lot. Like, I really like them a lot. So I'm really excited to like, I really wish we could see more of that. And I think we get another season. I can't wait for that season to come out on Max so I can kind of check out everything that's been going on. Because, you know, I don't have the regular cable, so I got to wait for it to get put on HBO Max. And I don't know how long, or Max, excuse me. I don't know how long that takes usually. So I'll have to, maybe I should just look it up. No Marvel or DC at ComicCon is wild. Yeah, bro. We got a lot to talk about, yo. We got a lot to talk about. All right, you guys, we've been jumping in chat. We've been talking. Now let's get into our open discussion. Yo, let's get into our open discussion and let's just see what's pip, pop, plopping, and schlopping, okay? So major franchises with reboots in the works. Yo, we got some major franchises that are getting reboots coming really soon. And it's actually insane how many franchises there are that are getting reboots. Let's check it out. We have DC, X-Files, Hellboy, Twilight, Spy Kids, Harry Potter, Wizard of Oz, Percy Jackson, and the Chronicles of Narnia, bro. Like, what? There's just so many different, so many different things that are coming out, bro. Like, it's insane how many of these things are getting rebooted. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different projects that are getting rebooted soon, yo. Like, and that's crazy, yo. That's insane. I don't know what would be my most anticipated or most hyped one on this list, but I will say that I am definitely intrigued to check out every single one of them because and I have my reasons for every single one of them, I guess. So check this out. We're gonna start with DC, okay? I'm really excited to see the DC reboot come through. We have some announcements about that too. But before we talk about those announcements, right now, what I know in this moment right now, before we get to the scoop, yes, I am super excited for what DC has to come. I'm really excited to see Superman be done again. I'm really excited to get a lot of those different vibes from all of the different characters. We're supposedly supposed to be getting it shared across, you know, multiple forms of media. But if that is subject to change, then, you know, my opinion on that would definitely change. But at right now, I'm definitely hyped about DC for those reasons. I can't wait to see the DC project, the animated project, where we already have the cast and all of that. I really want to see that. I know we're gonna be getting that Wonder Woman Game of Thrones-esque television show on Max as well, and I'm freaking pumped for that. Like, all of those things sound really good, and I'm really excited to see where they could go. Right? X-Files, okay? I don't know a lot about X-Files, to be completely honest. But even though I don't know, I've never watched X-Files, but I know it's a wonderful show. I've seen Fringe before, and I know a lot of people say that Fringe got a lot of inspiration from X-Files, so that makes me pretty hype. I know I'm all about, like, the sci-fi type of thing for sure, and I feel like I haven't watched a really good sci-fi show in a fat minute. I think the last one that I watched that's, like, newer is, like, The 100, but I didn't get to finish that. Of course, I guess you can say that His Dark Materials is a sci-fi show, but I feel like that's more like sci-fi fantasy, and I'm specifically talking about sci-fi, you know, and that X-Files is definitely a good sci-fi vibe. And I also like Foundation, though, and I guess you can say that is sci-fi, and I haven't kept up with that either, though. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm excited for X-Files. Hellboy, yo. Okay, I love me some Hellboy. I have never seen or read a Hellboy comic in my life or anything like that, to be completely honest. But the old school movies when I was growing up, I really liked them, yo. I really liked those movies when I was growing up, yo. I was like, yeah, bro, Hellboy is the shit. And I know they tried to reboot it before, and I know it didn't do the best. And I haven't watched that one either, so I think it's good to kind of get that going. I honestly think now is kind of the best time for a lot of these franchises to be rebooted, because Marvel has kind of set a new precedence on what it means to have a franchise or any type of saga at all. So now these places they're able to actually see, hey, we might actually be able to really go on further with these things, right? Because we can give these characters the due diligence that they need by creating an entire universe to actually be able to further explore these different these nuanced characters and their opinions and what they really see. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm pretty hyped for Hellboy. Twilight, okay, all right. So here we go. We're gonna talk about Twilight. Okay, when it comes to Twilight, I'm excited for Twilight because my wife likes Twilight a lot, and I'm not gonna lie, I know she's gonna be pumped and really want to watch whatever it is, whether it's a show or a movie. So I'm hyped for Twilight because I know my wife is ecstatic for Twilight. You know what I mean? I know she is going to be super juiced and want to watch whatever it is as soon as it comes out. And I'll be there because she watches all the stuff that I want to watch. So I'm excited for it because I know she's going to be excited for it. And that's really the gist of that. Okay. We're going over to Spy Kids, right? Yo, I love me some Spy Kids. Spy Kids is definitely the shit when I was growing up. Like, Spy Kids was Marvel before, right? That was when we had like Spy Kids, like all this stuff is going on, and then you see Junie have to go against the whatever their name was, the twins, or I don't think they were twins, but the dude that was like, he had the funny laugh, and the next one they were good and friends and stuff, you know, and you got to see those characters grow, and I really wish we kind of got to get a bigger quote unquote universe established from all of that. But I think right now, I think kids would love, like my son, my daughter, they would love Spy Kids, bro, and I would definitely watch it with them. And I hope it's like, I haven't gone back and watched Spy Kids as an adult, and maybe I should do that with my kids. Actually, that might be like our movie marathon type of thing, is just get into Spy Kids a little bit, because those were definitely some dope movies as a kid. Definitely giving you some of those crazy different themes and stuff, you know, like hearing I can't think of her name. Is her name Carmen? Carmen always make fun of Junie about his warts and all that stuff, and then he's like, okay, whatever you say, diaper lady, you know what I mean? And he's known the whole time, he just never made fun of his sister. Like, bro, that's some good storytelling, especially as a kid. I always loved it, you know? So I'm super dope. I'm super excited for that. I think Spy Kids, if they do it right, I think that could be executed really well, and I think that for everything here on the list. Going on to Harry Potter, I'm not gonna lie, Harry Potter Potter is probably one of my most anticipated ones on this list for a ton of reasons. And my main reason for Harry Potter, you know what I mean? My main reason for liking Harry Potter, or for being excited for Harry Potter, is what I was talking about earlier, and that is his Dark Materials, bro. His Dark Materials did such a fantastic job at tackling each one of those books in a season. You know what I mean? And really giving us a cohesive story, and really being able to get hyped from it, right? So I am so pumped to be able to possibly get that same type of care in that. And not only that, but if you guys have played or watched me play the Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, oh my goodness, that game got me so hyped for Harry Potter, and it got me so ready for all of the world building that can be done if it's actually in the hands of someone who knows how to world build and knows how to storytell and do this lore. No, it's really hard to throw shade on J.K. Rowling because she's literally like one of the best-selling authors, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if you really are a nerd for this world building and storytelling stuff, then you kind of know what I'm saying. But you know, I think a lot of the normies, quote unquote normies, or not even normies, I think it was just Harry Potter came at a time where a lot of us were young, and it was the kind of the first thing a lot of people were reading at that magnitude, and it was kind of that YA middle school type of vibes to it. And then we got to grow up with Harry Potter as the books came out. At least that's what I feel like happened. And then we got the movies as well, and that was a whole nother ball game. So it was just a force to be reckoned with. So you know, no shade to that. But when it comes to the story building and all that type of stuff, you know, it's a little different. All right, Wizard of Oz, bro. I think one of the reasons why, one of the reasons why I'm excited for the Wizard of Oz remake is because I know they're doing a lot of practical things on set with that, right? So I believe John Campea had came out and said that they got to see a portion of Wizard of Oz when they went to the movie festival or whatever it's called, right? They showed a whole bunch of footage and they got to see movies first and all that type of shit. So one of the things that they saw was like like when they first get to Oz, there's like tulips or some type of flowers everywhere around them, and every single flower was actually planted by them, by the set for the movie. It's not like CGI or anything. It's like they went as practical as they could with the Wizard of Oz, and I think that's something that's super dope, and I think that's something that we haven't seen be pushed for or actually accomplished well in such a long time. So I really, really, really hope that they go and do the damn thing. And from what John Campea had said is it looked really good, and I think everybody that is supposed to be in that movie is actually going to be I think they're a good actor as well. So I'm pretty pumped for that, and I can't wait to check it out. As far as it goes with Percy Jackson, this Percy Jackson, to be in all honesty, was my Harry Potter. Like when I was growing up, I was reading Percy Jackson. You know, I was reading The Lightning Thief. That's what I was reading. Like, you know what I mean? I can't even count how many times I've read The Lightning Thief. So I really love Percy Jackson. I really love those books, and the first movie. I think the first movie came out at a time for me before I really was into movies and understanding how what really got put into movies and stuff like that, and adaptations and all of those things. So I kind of liked the movie when it first came out, but as I grew older and kind of revisited the movie and in different things, it was like, what the hell were they doing? You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that, I think it's Disney that's making this as well. I'm hoping that Disney doesn't drop the ball. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe one of the dudes, I think not one of the dudes, but I think bro that wrote Percy Jackson is also a part of the show, right? I think this is a show as well. So I'm actually really hyped for Percy Jackson. for a multitude of reasons, and I just really hope it's handled correctly, because the level of storytelling that Percy Jackson actually brings to the table is ridiculous when you like really are rocking with it. So I definitely hope they do a damn good job with Percy Jackson, and I think Percy Jackson needs the love and like deserves the love and respect that it had before, and I just hope it doesn't get Artemis fouled, because we all know that Disney botched the hell out of Artemis Fowl. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. And then finishing up with Chronicles of Narnia, I really, really, really love me some Chronicles of Narnia, okay? So even though Percy Jackson is my Harry Potter, Chronicles of Narnia was like my Lemony Snicket, I guess you can say. Like, a lot of people were reading like Lemony Snicket and a lot of those other books, and I was reading the Chronicles of Narnia, and then the movies came out, and then those really, really sold me a lot more. You know, like I don't know what it was about the Chronicles of Narnia, but I think I was just so much more into I think I was just a lot more into the other things that were going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that book got introduced to me at a good time. I think I was reading like Aragon or something like that when I had first seen Chronicles of Narnia, and I was way more into the dragon than the lion. Like, that's what my kid brain was thinking, right? Like when my kid brain was like, bro, I'm definitely into the dragon book and not the lion book. But once I actually gave Chronicles of Narnia a try, I was like, this is my jam, right? So I'm definitely hyped for Chronicles of Narnia. And once again, I really love those movies. Haven't seen them as an adult either. Might have to go back and watch those as well. But I really love those movies, and I think they might be slept on. But, you know, I really like those movies. And though they just definitely changed a lot for me when I watched it. I think that was basically my introduction into Portal Fantasy. Well, no, I guess technically Chalk Zone was my introduction into Portal Fantasy, right? But Narnia was definitely like right there behind it, and I really loved that aspect of it. And then really getting to I think Narnia, the Chronicles of Narnia, is the first time my brain really was like understanding, like, well, the movies, I should say. The movies allowed me to really understand the level of like fantasy. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't grow up watching Lord of the Rings or anything like that. So Chronicles of Narnia was my first introduction of like seeing a centaur or Minotaur or seeing any of those things. You know, like all of that shit that I saw from that movie was the first time I had been exposed to anything. Like Mr. Tummis, you know, like that was my first time ever seeing that in any like real fashion. So it freaking blew my mind, and it definitely changed the way that I consumed content and appreciated content for like the rest of my life after watching it. You know, I think Chronicles of Narnia was one of those visual spectacles for me as a kid that definitely enhanced the level that I was like intrigued by things, you know? I don't know if you guys really understand what I'm saying, but like for real, Chronicles of Narnia was like peak when I watched it, and I just couldn't believe what was happening. And when they went back through the wardrobe and were adults and then were kids, I was like, bro, that was the coolest thing that ever happened in my life when I like visually seeing it, you know? So yeah, that shit was dope. But yeah, that's how I feel about all of the major franchises that have reboots in the works. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments, and I think you guys already have. So let's catch up and see what you guys were saying. I want to see James do his own take on the Injustice storyline. God, no, please, not again. Cap was a Boy Scout until you realize he went back in time and let Bucky stay a prisoner of Hydra so he could stay with Peggy in peace. Wasn't with Bucky till the end of the line after all. Well, I don't know. That's debatable because Bucky told him to go. But like Bucky kind of knew what was going on. Even if you watch the movie, Bucky's not surprised at all about what's happening. And you know, like also from his point of view, you can't do that or you break the whole multiverse, you know what I mean? The only way that he could even go back in time and be with Peggy is if he didn't do anything and all of those other things. So I would be interested in seeing, you know, something crazy like that, though, in like a what-if scenario. Easily my favorite, Superman 78 with Christopher Reeves, hand down. Don't think I've seen that. Schloppin', ooh. That's insane. I grew up reading the Chronicles of Narnia as bedtime stories with my mom. I'm so excited at what Netflix is going to do with that franchise. Oh, bro, that's awesome, Nighthawk, for real. That's super dope. I don't even think, you know what? I don't think about how some, like, how that is a thing for some people, you know what I mean? Like, is reading books to that level, to that extent. Damn, you know what I mean? Like, you really, like, reading that just kind of made me want to read, like, different, like, me and my son have read comic books. You know, my son reads comic books. Like, I try to make sure that my son reads, but I've never thought about reading, like, a book of that level or magnitude to him or with him. Damn. You know what? I might have to put that in the Rolodex. I'm excited for Percy Jackson, Hellboy, X-Files, Harry Potter, and DC. That's it. Yeah, I feel that. I can't believe you're not hyped for Spy Kids. That should be blasphemy. For me, every Spy Kids has been bad after the first one. The first one is the only good one? What, bruh? Bro, when I seen those miniature, the miniature creatures that bro made, also doing everything on the island that the giant creatures was doing, bro, I could not believe it. I was literally like, yeah, that was insane to me. Chronicles of Narnia was my jam. Hell yeah, John. Hell yeah. Since I really suggest you read a Hellboy comic, okay. I'll pick up a Hellboy comic just for you, Nighthawk. I'll try to remember. Maybe is comic book day this week? Plus, the writer of the comic books is helping with the movie. That's why I'm excited for the new Hellboy. Ooh, I didn't even know that. That's hype. I can't believe the audacity of these companies not trying to use the people that created the damn IP to help them make the movies. Like, how selfish are people, right? Like, people just want all of the money, bruh. Like, you think you can take the story that someone else created and tell it better? You're tripping. Or at least not get any, help from them, you're tripping. I grew up reading Percy Jackson as bedtime stories. Ooh, that's dope. I'll never judge someone for liking Twilight. I like Bad Things Too. I like Bad Things Too is crazy, Marisu. No cap. But to be fair, Remy never read, like, any of these things. She watched all the movies, though, and she likes all the movies. Isn't it crazy? Like, okay. Fun fact, did you guys know that 50 Shades of Grey was first invented as Twilight fan fiction, and then it was so well received on the internet that she went and made it its own book, like a different type of book, and then that shit blew up. Like, isn't that insane? Like, shout out to fan fiction, right? Dark Materials is so great. The movie Golden Compass was absolutely garbage, and they based on the same book. Yeah, that's insane to me. I didn't know that. I think Mari Sue is the first one that told me that when she introduced me to his Dark Materials. So yeah, I didn't even know. I've not read the books or anything, but I have like listened to a lot of reviews on the book and heard Mari Sue also talk about how similar the show was to it. So that's why I know about the authenticity, or yeah, I guess authenticity, whatever you want to say. The Harry Potter movies and his Dark Materials show actually have about the same runtime, 22 hours. Whoa, that's insane. What? That's crazy. No cap, that's crazy. It's based off the show Wicked. Oh, it's based off the play Wicked. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what, yes, I understand. The Wizard of Oz specifically is going to be based off of the Wicked. Yes, I got you. I'm rocking with you. Chronicles of Narnia was my Harry Potter, and Percy Jackson, that's what I grew up reading the most. Okay, Nighthawk, okay. OMG, if Percy got Artemis Fowl, I'd be livid. Yo, I'd be livid as well. Super livid. I never read anything. I saw all the movies, though. Yeah, I know you watched all of the movies for sure. The first two Chronicles of Narnias are good. The third one's complete garbage. Is the third one Prince Caspian? Is that the third movie? I can't remember. Isn't there like is there only 3 movies? I thought there was like 4 or 5. I'm not even going to lie to you. I read the Chronicles of Narnia in elementary school in the 80s. It was crazy to see on the big screen. The Centaurs especially blew my mind. But Mr. Beaver was my guy. Bro, the 80s? God damn. Elementary school in the 80s is crazy, son. Bruh, that's crazy. Y'all is OGs out here. I grew up watching X-Files with my mom because she was a big fan of sci-fi. And since I guess who's directing the new show, Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler is directing X-Files. Bro, I am especially hyped for that now. What? I had no idea. Yo. That's freaking insane. That's insane. I am so hyped. That makes me so hyped. Ryan Coogler is going to do an amazing job at X-Files, bro. He's going to do an amazing job at X-Files. Okay, Ryan Coogler is another one of those creators that I would love to see do their own iteration of something. You know what I mean? Like create their own movies, very similar to Zack Snyder with Rebel Moon. I would love to see Ryan Coogler do something like that. Just create something completely new from his own his own mind and imagination. And I guess he kind of can do that with X-Files technically, but I would love to see it like him makes his own movie stuff. I think that would be great. And the scene where Poseidon comes out of the water and Prince Caspian was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Vito's in here rolling. Did you know that Twilight was original Buffy fan fiction? So that makes 50 Shades doubly fan fiction. Yo, fan fiction inception. Fanficception? Fanfictionception. No, fanficception. I think fanficception is the best one. Yeah, we're going to go with fanficception. That's insane. Yo, I did not know that. Yo, that's wild. That makes so much sense, though. But I think I could have believed more if Twilight was fan fiction of Vampire Diaries. I could definitely believe that because Twilight feels like Vampire Diaries. I don't know which one came first, though. So I might be wrong about that, but I like Twilight and Vampire Diaries seem like the same thing, except Vampire Diaries is like done right in my opinion. I'll watch the shit out of Vampire Diaries. I need to watch that again. Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Voyage of the Dawn Treader is the third one. Yeah, I don't even think I've seen that movie. What the hell is that? We wasn't even thought of yet. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. The third movie was Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and yeah, I turned 7 in 1980. I'll be 50 next month? God damn. Okay, shout out to the OG in the chat, yo. Shout out to the OG in the chat. Yo, that's insane, bro. I think you and, damn. I'm drawing a blank on bro's name. Oh, man, I feel so bad. I can't think of my guy's name right now. But are the OGs of the channel for sure. And Marisu. You know, Marisu is like, Marisu is like 47. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just playing Marisu. I know you're not 47. I'm just joking. Fanficception. Yeah, that's it, Remy. I'm telling you. Yeah, we got the OG nerds in the chat. That's amazing. So that's how you know. That's why John is like, hey, yo, yeah, I know what you're talking about, G, but I'm talking about the OG shit. Like, I was there. I was there. You didn't write me. The original script for the Twilight movie was going to be so different. It was going to be on the side of Edward instead of Bella, and it was going to be similar to Blade, and Bella was going to do was going to do a lot of action stuff. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I think if they would have went with that, we wouldn't have seen it blow up as much as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Definitely more awesome that you're in here nerding out. I want to see my favorite book get a live action adaptation, Chronicles of Narnia, The Silver Chair. Wait, how many things of Chronicles of Narnia are there? I didn't know there was like a multitude. Chronicles of Narnia. There's 7 books? Book order. There's 7 books, yo. 1955 is when the first book came out? Or 1951? 1950? Bro, what? Okay, I had no freaking clue there was this many books and they were this old. No wonder why people were going crazy over it. See, I think this needs to. I think these are the vibes that needs to come back again. Like I know that, not Spider-Man. I know superheroes are going crazy right now, but I just love the book series, getting adaptations like Foundation, all those things. It just makes for great content sometimes, especially for people that haven't watched it or seen it. It's just a great way to get introduced to it, and then you get to go and read the books and experience that in an even better way. So you got the Lion, publication order. Okay, the Lion Witch of the Wardrobe. So over the span of 6 years, 7 books. What? No, that's 7 years. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that is 7 years because it starts at 0. So over the span of 7 years, we got 7 books: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, The Return to Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, The Horse and His Boy, The Magician's Nephew, and The Last Battle. I need to read all of these, bro. Like, I need to read all of these for sure. Chronological order: The Magician's Nephew, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Horse and His Boy, Prince Caspian, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, The Last Battle. Oh, okay. Okay. So, it's super... I'm telling you, man, it's blowing my mind that these are so old and that they came out in the mismatch order, because I always talk about how why does everything come out in mismatch order, and it's crazy to see that things have always been coming out in mismatch order. Like, that's really blowing my mind. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder why. Like, give us this. I guess it's because maybe sometimes these writers, I mean, especially with the Narnia series, I don't know how many of them actually follow the same group of kids or family or whatever. But I know with the Narnia series, right? It can, like, you can tell different timeline stories or whatever the case may be. And that's why everything can be different. But I'm just, yeah, like, it would make sense to create a story and then people be like, oh, I want to know more about that, or something you mentioned in the story, for the sake of the story, just to fill in something, talking about, oh, the war of this time or something, and then people want to see that war that you just mentioned briefly to establish the world. So you have to go back and write that book about that war and establish how that war got made. So I guess in that sense, it makes sense why it would be out of order. But I'm just really interested why nobody really makes things chronologically. And I also didn't know that it was going to be, the show was going to be made by Netflix. Netflix is out here doing the nerds' work, the nerd gods' work. No kizzy. You did not just look, Mary Sue. I was just joking. I don't know. I'm sorry. Voyage of the Dawn Treader is Edmund and Lucy on Prince Caspian's ship, going island to island, having adventures. Yeah, I definitely didn't watch that, and that sounds terrible. Edmund was like the worst one, wasn't he? Why do you like that, Marcy? Don't instigate it. Don't instigate it. What's up, family? Yo, what's up with it, Frosty? I hope you're staying frosty on this hot-ass day, and I hope you're having a marvelous Monday at that. We are talking about the next 9 movies, I think it was, that are getting reboots soon. Let us know what you are the most hyped to see get a reboot coming to us soon. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream, because it definitely helps out tremendously around these parts. Damn. Yeah, C.S. Lewis and Tolkien were friends in real life. What? Yo, I always learn so much from you nerds. Nerds. Boom. Frosty. I am canonically 28 until further notice. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. Canonically 28 is insane. It looks like Greta Wig, who directed the new Barbie movie, is going to be directing the first 2 Chronicle of Narnia movies for Netflix. Oh, yeah. I think we were actually going to talk about that, too. That's crazy. I wonder why. Oh, shit. That's wild. Yep, 7 books. The Horse and His Boy was my favorite. It took place during the reign of the original kids as adult kings and queens. Oh, that's dope. Facts. Tolkien got mad at C.S. Lewis over Mr. Tumnus because he thought he was a pointless character. Yo, that's hecka funny. Spy Kids, how can you improve upon a masterpiece? Ah, finally, a cultured man in the chat. Let's go. A man with culture. Whoa. Their tiffs at each other over things in their books is a crack up. Yeah, that's hilarious. That is super funny, yo. That would be like me and a bro, like, nerding out and being like, bro, I can't believe you did this with your book. Like, I can't believe you did this with yours. Yeah, that's dope. Yo, speaking of Marisu, I know you're in here. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to get you my book. I've been cooking lately. I just watched Brandon Sanderson's course for like the third time, and it was just like, yo, every time I watch it, I swear I get new information. I'm about to go, and I just got his book. Wait, where's the book? Where's the book? Oh. And I just got Mistborn. Da, 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 da. So I'm super excited to get into this book. Yo, I started reading it last night, and then I realized that the freaking prologue is like 27 pages, bro. 15 pages for the prologue. Like, that is insane. And that's before you even get into the actual book, right? So I was like, okay. And I was extremely exhausted last night as well. So I just was like, all right, let me read a couple pages. And then I knocked out, hoping to read a little bit more today. Oh, yeah, Zachary Levi is going to be the new dad for the Spy Kids remake. Okay, that's dope. I think that's a good fit for him. I mean, he's Chuck already, you know? So what if Chuck has kids? That's basically what that sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down for that. Because that's how I got introduced to Zachary Levi is through Chuck. And I really liked the show Chuck when I saw that for the first time. I think I saw that on Netflix, actually, to be honest. And I really was a freaking, like, nerd out for that show. It was super dope. I was like, bro, it's a funny little show. Very similar to like Get Up, Get Out, Get Up. No, is it Get Up? The Steve Carell agent movie. Steve Carell agent. Get Smart. That's what it's called. I'm gonna start rereading Chronicles of Narnia. Hell yeah, bruh. Hell yeah. If I didn't just start reading these books, I promise you we could do a book club on Chronicles of Narnia. I want to start some type of book club, either not an anime book club, like a comic book club or a manga book club or a book club, or actually all three. I'd be down for all three. All righty, that will bring us to the end of our open discussion portion. Well, at least talking about that. You guys can definitely keep talking about that in the chat as well, and we're about to go into our pop culture news in just a second. Another horse and his bear teaser. A slave discovers his horse can talk to the two of them, so the two of them escape to freedom across the border in Narnia. Bro, that sounds great. That sounds great, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you guys would actually be down to do some type of book club. I think that would be dope. Ana de Armas would be perfect casting for the mother, but she's way too busy. Yeah, she's in hella stuff right now. But I think it's dope. You know, I'm kind of overseeing the same actor in everything. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Pedro Pascal has literally killed every role he's been in. But goddamn, can we like? I mean, we got other actors. That's why I'm so hyped to see, you know, David being Superman and just different stuff like that. I like seeing new stuff. Like, I like seeing that actor that got put in Transformers. I like seeing the actor that got put into Blue Beetle. You know, I like seeing stuff like that. Give us some more, not just diversity of when it comes to race, but diversity in the actual actors that are being used, you know? Like, and I feel like actors need to be used, like, at the same time, we need to use actors more. Like, it's a little bit of everything. And I think that comes from, like, taking the pool of actors that you have for TV and start giving them, like, actual roles in movies. But I guess a lot of these people just are doing stuff for TV so long that by the time they're done doing this show, it's like, bro, I'm retiring from acting because I'm done, and I'm gonna be making money from residuals for the last 10 seasons that I just did. So I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. I need to take like 5 years to go with my family. I want Guillermo del Toro to direct one of the Narnia movies. I think that would be so fire. That actually would be pretty cool. I think that actually would be pretty cool. Wait, Aubrey Plaza is perfect. Is the perfect counter casting to what we expect. That's very true. Marvel Star Wars question. Any opinion on the Marvel Mandalorian comic book? What the hell are you talking about? Marvel Mandalorian. Oh, yeah, I got you. Because all of Star Wars comic books are Marvel, right? Like, isn't that technically how that works? Like, all the Star Wars stuff is published through Marvel. Yo, I had no idea there was Star Wars Mandalorian comics. What the is it canon? Is this canon stuff? Bro, what? Excuse me? What? 2022? What? You got variant covers? Oh, I can't see inside the book. Yo, do these tie in, bro? If these tie into what's going on, I will literally shit the bricks, bro. For the first time, the Mandalorian arrives in comics. The Mandalorian bounty hunter... Wait. The Mandalorian bounty hunter tracks a target for a well-paying mysterious client. Witness the introduction of Din Djarin and the first meeting between the Mandalorian and the child. Oh, okay. So these are just comic book versions of... So these are just comic book versions of the show? Is that what this is? I need to know. Someone please answer me. Is that what it is? Yes, it's canon. They adapt every season of the show. Okay. So these are just... Okay, I was about to... let me calm down. I was about to freaking pass out, bruv. I was like, bruh, no cap. There's no way. Look at these freaking covers, my guy. What? How the hell is this the first time I'm hearing about this? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Bro, are you kidding me? These are bussin'. Oh. Yo. Are you kidding me? These covers are crazy. Bruh. What? Okay. Are we just going to act like this isn't like the hardest cover ever right here? Are you pulling my leg muscle? Bruh, this is crazy fire. When I say crazy fire, I mean these are crazy fire. And they got variant cut. Oh my freaking chicken nuggets. What? Come on. Bro, slap my titties and call me Sally. This is fire, bro. What? Yo, I cannot even, bruh. I cannot even believe it, bro. Like, I am literally at disbelief. I am definitely getting I'm definitely getting the freaking digital issue of this so I can read this immediately. What? Bruh. I'm about to pass out. Let me calm down. That's crazy, John. Yo, that's crazy, John. I can't believe it, yo. Do we get any extra details above and beyond the show? Yeah, facts, yo. That's a freaking fact. Have a dope rest of your streamy weemy, bro. Love you, my G. Hey, I love you too, bro. Hey, make sure y'all go tap in with my brother Vane DeVito on Kick. Are you streaming right now, bro? Let me know. www.kick.com/Vane DeVito. Oh, I gotta put the. Oh, there we go. Start watching. Oh yeah, the broski is live skis. Let me drop this. Let me drop the link in there. Vane DeVito. Definitely go tap in with my brother Vane DeVito. Immediately. Glad I could do the culture a solid. Now I want a review of the series from you, bro. I'm definitely gonna go and cop that. Like I said, bro. Like I want to get. I'm gonna get the physical ones, of course, but I'm getting the digital so I can just read that immediately right now today, as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure, for sure. That's freaking crazy, bro. Like that's freaking crazy. I can't believe that. Like the level of hype that you just put me to is insane. Like I definitely gotta like take a breath and relax because I'm freaking pumped. I'll take one set sent direct to New Zealand, please. Yo, do you guys have the the Marvel Universe app, or what is it called? The Marvel Unlimited. I think that's what it's called. Marvel Unlimited. Is that available in New Zealand? They have a deal for a year for $5 a month, bro. That's not bad. I'm not gonna cap with you. There we go. Wait, what's happening? No, I don't. No, just take me to Marvel Unlimited. I don't need to see the trial thing. Marvel Unlimited. I'm not sure. I just heard about it this morning. I plan on grabbing them. I hope we get at least thought bubbles for insights into into Jinjarans or Jarans moves, decisions. Bruh, I can't believe it. I am so hype off of that. I can't believe it. That's so dope that you just found out about that today. No cap. Sensei sweating now after seeing the covers. Hell yeah, I'm sweating after seeing those covers. Those covers was freaking sweat worthy. Got me moist out here, bruh. Yeah, I think we get the app, but I'm a physical man. Got to fill my bookshelf. No, I feel that 100%. I use Comixology. What is that? Comixology. Oh, what? Yo, do you get this right? Do you get Comixology free if you have Prime, bro? I will be a happy man if you do. Or is it like, what's it called? Is it like Audible, where it's something completely different? Comixology. They got manga too, or manga. Like you authorize. Oh no, it's $5.99 a month. They got Invincible, Attack on Titan, boys. That's dope. That's dope. I wish you got that free. No kizzy. That would be litty. Wait, it comes with Prime? Wait, what? Hold up, G. Hold up. Hold up. What? It come with Prime? Hold up, son. Maybe I wasn't signed into what I just looked at. Let's do that again. Comixology. Nah, yeah, I'm signed in. Wait, what? Okay, I'll do this later. My bad. Cause I'm locked in right now. What? My account. Maybe I just gotta just look a little deeper. Wait, the Amazon account has not been merged with the comment. If you have always used an Amazon account to log into Comixology, you do not need to merge. Oh, so I haven't made an account yet? Is that what it is? Alright, let me connect the account. Get started. Sign in. All right, I'm gonna have to do that later. I thought it was free with Prime. You got to buy the books. Unlimited cost. Oh, okay. So did you pay for it? If you got it and you don't pay for it. Oh, but you said you got a Kindle though. Okay. So it might come with Kindle. All right. I'll do some research and I'll let y'all know. I'm so excited for Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon universe because they're expanding it with a video game, graphic novels, and a TV show. Yeah, that would be freaking fire. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it, bro. I need it all. Yo. I'm working on my graphic novel book series right now too, y'all. For real. I'm working on it. I got a lot of stuff coming in the works. Like I said, I've been building the universe for a couple years now, no cap. And now I got the universe like settled to the point where I can actually start writing shit. And I am so hyped, bro. I am so hyped. So I'm so pumped for, I'm so hyped to get into that, and I definitely want to get my I want to get my book going. I want to get into the comic stuff and all of that as well. I'm about to start looking for artists again. And then once I get a lot farther in my book, I think once I get farther in my book, I'm gonna start I'm gonna start the Kickstarter, because the comics and the graphic novels at first, I kind of want to do like what just happened right there of what we just saw with the Mandalorian, but I want to go a step further with giving getting a little deeper into like certain characters, like, because basically I'm going into what I'm trying to create is a sci-fi fantasy epic that sprawls across books, graphic novels, and comics. So you're not just, sanctioned to one form of media, but within each different form of media that you get, you're able to see the world differently, I guess you can say, right? Like, so, I might mention a name in the book about someone, and then you might not see them again in the book, and you might be like, damn, I wish we got to see more of him because he did something hella dope. Well, the comic that will come out adjacent to the book, like after the book or whatever, that comic will be focused on like that dope character that purposely got shined on. So once you get into that comic, you can actually read, you can see a little bit of what happened in the book and then actually see where they went after that. And then that's kind of what I want to do for everything, is just kind of make sure everything is all the way fully fledged out and kind of connected, and we have a wide variety of different content for people to be able to consume, but at the same time, if someone wants to know a little bit about this, then they go and read the book, you know what I mean? And then but the thing I'm trying to tackle right now is I don't want people that don't read books to miss out on those dope ass storylines, so that's why most of everything will probably be also made into a graphic novel. So it's like, it's kind of like one of those things. So I might just start it off as doing like the book, and then making like that first chapter a like the first chapter would be the first comic, and then like maybe that first 5 chapters would be like the graphic novel or something. I'm trying to look into something like that just so I can kind of at least know where I start with it, you know what I mean? And then as I grow and as people like show more interest, if they do, then I can continue to expand it into different things, and then of course do like the webtoon stuff and all that different things. I think that would be really dope. The stream just stopped to check Comixology. We back now? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so excited for your graphic novels. Can you give us a little tease? Give you a little tease? All right, bet. I'll give you a little tease. That sounded kind of wild, but I will. I'll tease a little bit of it right now. I'll show you the map, and then I'll give you the blurb. How does that sound? The map and the blurb. Oops, wrong. I typed the wrong thing. My bro is over there going crazy. Damn, I can't even clip it. Damn, I can't clip that? That's crazy. Sorry, bro. Tried to clip that for you. Didn't let me do it. Alright, so here's the map. And then let me bring up the blurb so I can read it to you. Jesus. All of the lights, all of the lights. Nope. Google Docs. Let's get the blurb. All right, so here is the map of my world. I'll get out the way so you can actually see it. And then now I'll give you the blurb. In the segregated lands of Ghaffora, where universal properties are wielded like magic, this story follows these wielders of cosmic powers on their epic journey to find out the truth behind the truth as they fight for the lives of Gifts and all Ghafforian kind. Gifts is set in the lands of Ghaffora, where 6 nations live divided. The gods of Ghaffora bestowed their name and universal property to their nation through the blood of their land. Nguvu, the god of power. Altira, the goddess of reality. Akasha, the goddess of space. Akaili, the goddess of mind. Nafasi, the god of time. And Issarin, the god of soul. Diligent praise to these gods, along with the blood of the land, allows the inhabitants of Ghaffora to wield the universal property of their god. These inhabitants are called Gifts, and this is their story. It is forbidden for these nations to fraternize with one another. So here's the map. That's the blurb. And yeah, there's your little sneak peek, sneaka-leaka, peeka-deeka. Got a lot of other stuff going on here. You know, got a lot going down, got a lot going up, got a lot going in, and got a lot going around. So I'm definitely excited to get this going. I'm looking for artists, looking for, you know, other people and just everything. I want to do a lot with this, so yeah, man. I got big plans for this too, so that's why I'm not like extremely rushing with it by any means, but I'm also, you know, just you know, I'm locked in though with it. So I'm doing a lot of learning, not gonna cap. I've been learning about a lot because I don't want to not know what the hell I'm doing when I'm typing, when I'm writing, and all this other stuff. I got about 3 chapters going right now, but the world that I've built is very in-depth and vast, and that's what I've been working on the most. I've not caught world builder's disease. I just know what I want my world to be in order to be able to tell the story in it, right? So that's kind of what I've been doing, is building my world, understanding how all the nuanced pieces work together. And yeah, yo, I'm hoping to get if I can really start writing, I'm hoping to have like book 1 done hopefully this year. If I can, I'm hoping to have it done this year. And if I can do that, then all I got to do is kind of look for a couple, you know, artists and just things like that, so I can get all of it going. You know what I mean? But right now, I am looking for some beta readers. I've sent my book out to a couple people, including Frosty, my brothers, you know what I mean? Some people like that. I've been trying to send my book to Mari Sue for like the last year and a half. No, I'm just playing. But for sure, it's been a fat minute, you know? So just trying to kind of get all that stuff together and make sure that I'm doing things right with the characters and you know, making sure that the world makes sense and where we go from over here to over here, you know, it all makes sense. So we're starting the story like basically right here. This is where the story starts, and we're going to, you know, make our way over here and over here and back over here. So, you know, the first stories, you know, a lot of stuff is going to be going on. So book, comic, graphic novel. I'm gonna get all of it put together the right way, and since I'm trying to do so much, you know what I mean, I got to make sure that I'm doing it right. So, and by the way, I also made this map too. So, you know, I've been putting the work and the time in with a lot of stuff, just trying to make sure the things I see in my brain is literally what I see on the page as well, and literally this is what I saw in my head. So I'm happy I was able to create it this way as well, you know. But, you know, that might be, I don't know if I'm going to do anything about my book on this channel. I'm probably going to make another channel for that where I'll talk about it. Maybe, you know, do some writing stuff live or something. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I just want to kind of get a little bit deeper into it before I start introducing just the general public to the book more. I want to have a little bit more of the story, like, written down and not just in my brain and outlined. You know what I mean? But, like, no cap, I got basically the first saga, like, outlined and what'll happen and, you know, how the first, I guess, trilogy will end. And then I know what's going to go on within the next saga and the next trilogy. Like, I got all of that stuff down packed. So I'm pretty excited to get it done. And, you know, I kind of want to let some of my friends that I know that are nerds and stuff like that get in on it too and be able to, you know, make a character or write something so, you know, they can, I don't know, you know, because if anything ever happens or if I ever get like a Netflix deal because they read my book, I know I'm thinking high, but hey, weirder shit has happened. You know, weirder shit has happened. And if I go self-publish, whatever the case may be, I want to make sure that all the people that has helped me with it can, you know, still get a little bit of, get a little change. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Avatar creators. You know, they didn't just make all that shit by themselves. You know what I mean? They show love to everybody that helped them. And I kind of want to have that same type of vibe. So, thank you guys for letting me nerd out about my book a little bit. If you guys are interested in more stuff, you can let me know. I would, like I said, definitely follow me on all the social media accounts so you can keep up with anything that's going on. If I do make it, you know, I've been thinking about the name of my stuff and whether I should change it and things like that. So if you guys are willing, if you guys are interested in joining any of that process, I might make a Discord or I might make another account or something like that just to kind of get a little bit more of you guys' opinions along the way and kind of helping me flesh out the world a little bit more and being able to peer inside my extremely nerdy brain. Next tangent, you know, I work night shift. Tell me about that energy drink sponsor of yours. Oh, you know what? That is actually a great way for me to go into the ad and get it popping. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's talk about none other than Glitch Energy. I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and I'm here with my bro.
Yo, y'all already know it's Vane DeVito, bro. We up in here, man. Today we came with a little surprise for y'all, which was a little surprise for us as well. Facts. And we've been waiting on this surprise. So y'all see it. Y'all see it.
You feel me?
Little delivery box.
We got the little box
you know
from none other than Glitch Energy, yo.
Yo, big Glitch out here. You know what I'm saying? Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a song. Shake it like a glitch. Shake it like a glitch. Shake it like a glitch. We in there.
Ooh, it smells dumbass good.
Fire? Ooh.
This is the starter kit. I believe it starts at $15. We got the shaker, 5 flavors. I'm not sure if that's how it comes. That's what they sent to us. So we definitely appreciate that. But y'all definitely check it out. Tell us what your favorite flavor is if you've already tried it.
I'm on go mode. I'm on go mode. go, go, bitch, I'm on go, go, go.
Definitely go and get y'all some Glitch Energy, yo. My esports team is now sponsored by Glitch Energy. And y'all definitely need to go get you some. Yo, use code VANE. They have the starter kit. Like I said in the ad right there, go get you that starter kit. It's really dope. When you purchase the starter kit, not only do you get the shaker, but you also get access to 5 different flavors to be able to try it on your own and taste them out and see which one works best for you. I mean, there's no crash. It's not just an energy drink. It's like it is also a pre-workout. So, you know, whatever your needs are, like, you know, even if you're sitting behind a desk at work, if you're working out crazy, if you exercise a lot, or if you just need that extra boost to help you out, it helps you on all 4 fronts, you know what I mean? If you're a gamer streaming and you need, you know, if you're streaming and you're doing watch parties late like I am, Glitch Energy definitely helps out, you know what I'm saying? It helps get you through those late nights. It helps get you through all of that stuff. So I definitely recommend getting it and trying it out, you know. I think Vito's flavor right now that he likes a lot is the cracked sauce. That's one of their new flavors. Definitely get some tuned in. The one that I like is I got the green apple. I like the grenades. That's a good one. I also like the I think it's cotton candy or whatever it was called. I like that one as well. So definitely give it a try. I think the starter pack starts at $15. It's about $16 after shipping and stuff like that. But if you use code VANE, you know, I think you get shipping off. So definitely use code VANE at checkout to get it pop plopping and slopping. Definitely tap in, and I appreciate anybody that does use our code and helps us out. Definitely appreciate all the love and support from you guys, for real, for real. Doing it right, getting it right takes time. We all got to be patient. Yeah, facts, man. And that's what I've been trying to do the most, is being very patient. And I know that, you know, amongst all the people that I know, some of you guys are book readers, some of you guys are, you know, comic book readers, some of you guys are graphic novel readers, and some of you guys are audible listeners. You know what I mean? You guys want to listen to books audibly. So I definitely want to, you know, get into that and do more. I mean, already, you know, when I have my book, I use Microsoft Word, and on Microsoft Word, there is a read aloud feature. So, you know, I'll record that on my PC, that read aloud feature, and have that AI reading my book, and then I'll listen back to that shit, you know what I mean, to help me think, or read out my outline to me, or whatever the case may be, because I'm also I'm an Audible learner. I'm an Audible learner overall, so it just helps my brain work a little bit better when I'm able to listen to the things that I just wrote, you know what I mean? So right now, I think when I just looked at it, my book is at like 10,000 words. I think I'm at 10,000 words right now, so nothing major. I still got a lot. I think I still got hundreds of thousands of words to go, you know, but when I say, like, I have the outline for this book, the next book, and everything else, and it's all right there in my brain. Not even just on my brain. I have an entire thing. I've fledged out the cultures that are going to be featured in the story as well, and the magic system and power system and things like that. I've went very deep into. I've tried to go as deep as I can into everything and make sure that the things make sense and all of that. You know what I mean? I guess I can give one more sneak peek. This is basically the outline of the magic system. I mean, I can show you, because without knowing what the hell's going on, you don't know what's going on. But just know that, you know, I'm going to be able to go in deep with it and show a lot more, and you know, just give a whole understanding of, oh my goodness, of how things are going to be working. You know what I mean? So I'm hyped to get into it. I'm hyped to get more going. And like I said, I think I might, like, either I'll start talking about it here on the channel on Marvel Bros, or I'll go over, I'll make my own channel. Well, I have my own channel, Sensei Finito, my YouTube channel, where I've, like, posted some music and stuff like that. I also have my other music channel, About on ENT, where I posted some other of my music, like all of my music. My wife's music's on there, my cousin's music's on there and stuff. But I might make another YouTube channel where, you know, I just go into my book, nerd out about it, and kind of talk to you guys about it. I've always been very scared about doing that, because I don't want no one to, like, quote unquote take my ideas, but at the end of the day, it's all inspiration, and if I can inspire somebody to make a dope-ass book or create a dope-ass world as well, that's just awesome, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for letting me nerd out. You know, if you guys want to know more, I'll tell you more. Book sounds dope. Taking time to do it right is better than wasting time going back and fixing things. Yeah, facts. And instead of doing that, I've just been building out the world forward. You know what I mean? And actually creating. It's like, okay, maybe I should have did that here, and then be like, no, well, I'll just put that down here. You know what I mean? I'll just have that happen in 3 years instead of right now. You know, in this timeline, or not this timeline, but right now. You know what I mean? Time period, I guess. I'm trying to do my own graphic novel universe. It's with aliens, angels, vampires, and sorcerers. Ooh, that sounds fire, bro. That sounds fire. I definitely want to know more about that. Hell yeah. Can I put a character? Ooh, you want to make a character? I don't even know. You never know where it's going to go. Look at how TMNT blew up. Yeah, for real. That's true. John riding in on the Segway right now? Yeah, that was crazy. Tina makes me laugh every time. Oh, yeah, on the thing. Yeah, I got you. Hey, I know how it goes with content creation. Got to do right by your sponsors. I am interested in the drink, though. Nah, for real. No, I'm not even playing. Like, outside of that, like, you definitely alley-ooped it to me, so that's why I grabbed it and yanked it. But no, for real, Glitch is dope, and it definitely is. It's an energy drink for sure. You know what I mean? Like, it's an energy drink for sure, for sure. Glitch sounds great for me. I lift when I wake up right before work, and sometimes sleep is iffy when people are mowing lawns. Like, I'm not trying to sleep. Hey, I feel you, bro. I feel you there. Yeah, man. Glitch. I think Glitch will help you out for sure. I'm trying to get back into the process of doing of working out and whatnot as well. But you feel me? I've been doing my like the Tai Chi is really where I'm at with it right now. That's where I've been getting popping. But I'm trying to get more active. Really, I got to do a lot of at home stuff. You know what I mean? So that's kind of I don't want to say that's my hindrance. I think my brain is just wired to work out at the gym, so I'm in the process of kind of like getting my brain into the notion of like, bro, you don't have to go to the gym to work out, and doing my Tai Chi definitely helps me get that popping. You know, gonna have to get me some. Just got a great idea. I'm gonna chuck into the Vane Discord. Yes sir, tap in, bravas. Another YouTube channelception be happening. Oh yeah, bro. There's a whole bunch of channels going on over here. You know, the conglomerate. But yeah, since I'm now done nerding out about my book and stuff, Jesus, we're pretty into this already. But we don't have that much to talk about in the form of pop culture news. But we do have, a little bit more to talk about in the Scoop Central area. That's kind of why I was nerding out with y'all about all that other stuff. But we got some dope stuff coming in at pop culture news, you feel me? So let's get into it, you feel me? And that is the first thing that we already talked about. That's another thing we talked about, like just nerding out with you guys. We've talked about a lot of things regarding in regards to surrounding in regards to like Chronicles of Narnia, but Greta Gerwig will direct at least 2 Chronicles of Narnia films for Netflix. And I'm not going to lie, I have no idea who Greta Gerwig is. I think the only thing I even know her directing is the Barbie movie. And if I'm not mistaken, the Barbie movie is going to be a little bit of like a Portal fantasy type of vibe, because I know like the Barbie world exists completely. Like it exists, and then the real world also exists, so that might be its own type of Portal vibe thing going on there, but who knows? But we've already kind of talked a lot about Narnia, but this is dope, you feel me? This is dope. I'm definitely interested in seeing I'm definitely seeing what's going to be going on, and what this show will look like, and what this world will look like as well, coming from her director mind, I guess. We got behind-the-scene looks at Freddy Fazbear in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, bro. And I think this costume is amazing. Like, this looks incredible on the right. Like, that looks so dope. Like, and I love that it's practical and there's a freaking dude inside of it. I mean, of course, there's someone that has to be operating it, but it looks so good that it doesn't look like there's someone inside of it. And I love that. I don't know a lot about Freddy, as you guys know, but the trailer that we saw definitely has me hyped to see more. Like, for real. Like, I'm super hyped for this. Greta doesn't seem happy about directing Narnia in that picture. Yeah, for real, she does not. She does not look happy at all. Yo, that's like a funny. Since they stop it, my entire YouTube is about working out at home. You got it, my dude? Yeah, no, that's facts. It's just, yeah, it's facts. You're right. I got it, bro. It's just I got these children working around these children with the workout schedule is intense because I guess the best time for me to work out is in the morning type of vibe. You know what I mean? But the morning is their most hectic time as well. So I'm trying to get into some night working out and seeing how that goes, but I've never done that shit before. So I guess it's just tuning my body to it. And I'm a night owl, you feel me? So maybe I should just get it popping. But definitely tap in with your channel so I can get fit. Get fit, baby. But I'm happy about the Freddy movie. My cousin loves it. Insidious, The Red Door is releasing in theaters this week. Will you be watching the movie? Are you guys fans of Insidious or nah? Like, I need to know. I like Insidious. My bro Renato loves Insidious, bro. He loves He loves the movie, and he loves like all the universes that there are as well. I'm definitely hyped to see what this movie is gonna be about and what's about to be going down for real. Like, I'm really excited. My wife is terrified because she is terrified of scary movies, but I'm hype. I don't like scary stuff either, but I do. You know what I mean? I hate to be scared, but I love it. I love the story behind scary stuff as well. Like, I think scary movies are like an art almost. You know what I mean? Like, I think the horror genre is its own art completely. I mean, every form of media is an art, but I think horror is just something different because your entire job is to try and tap into that fear of just the random person, right? And sometimes that's not possible, bro. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's not possible to really tap in to some people aren't scared of certain things, and especially now how the world is, bruh. People are extremely desensitized to everything. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on with this movie and if it holds up. I know the first Insidious is really scary and it kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say broke records, but I know it kind of molded a lot of what people view as horror or whatever, you know what I mean, you want to call it. And yeah, bro, I'm pretty hyped to check this out. Like, look at these pictures, bro. This looks terrifying. These look like this. It looks terrifying. Like, no cap. It looks really scary, and I am super duper here for that. Like, super duper here for that. And I hope you guys are too. And it just like, yeah, I'm super hyped for this, bro. The first Insidious, great. The sequels, garbage. I didn't know that there were sequels. I thought this movie is the first sequel to Insidious, right? I think you might be thinking of The Conjuring, right? Because Insidious and The Conjuring aren't. Oh no, there's hella Insidious movies. What the did I know this? Wait, hold on. I think I knew this, you guys. I'm sorry. I thought there was only one movie for some reason. Yo, Ty Simpkins looked like a young bruh. A young bruh. Yeah, that tells a lot. Bro that played Quicksilver and the Fox universe and who plays all of the scary people on what's it called? American Horror Story. I still can't think of his name. And he also played like Dahmer. That's who bro right here looks like. Ty Simpkins. Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't know if I've seen all of the Insidious movies. I might have to get a catch up on that. I'm not into horror like that. Not into paying to be scared. I think that's kind of the best part of it. You know, it's like you got to be. It's like you're either paying to be scared or you're not gonna be scared. You know what I mean? Like I want shit to scare the shit out of me because I don't get the shit scared of me on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Like the shit doesn't get scared out of me a lot. So when I'm able to be like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? Like that, I like that. I like it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I haven't seen it, but the missus saw the TV spot and was like, oh hell no. She saw it and was like,
Hell no!
I feel you though. That's how Remy is, 100%. Nope. See, told you. Horror is a really tough genre. Once again, another genre where keeping the effects as practical over CG makes all the difference. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I agree with that completely. Picture me watching that stuff when I'm here at work all night by myself with every light on and gospel music playing way too loud. Nah, I'm good. Bruh said, oh, hell no. Oh, I feel you there. Bruh, that's hecka funny. But nah, that's facts though. I like my sleep at night. Now this is the fourth one I thought. I think it's the fifth one. I think this is Insidious 5, The Red Door. But I do know, okay, actually I think I have seen the movies now that I'm thinking about it because I remember that, like, I remember what happened in the last movie. Because didn't it leave off on a cliffhanger? I think it did. I mean, you don't know, Remy, but I'm pretty sure the last movie ended on a cliffhanger. And people were like, what? Tell me, how do you do? Okay, come on. Jesus. All right. Now, before we get into, getting into some Marvel news, this picture has been floating around the internet, and it is rumored to confirm the cast of Captain America: Brave New World. But this was after I saw this on the interwebs. Someone had also posted it in Mike Beasley's Discord, and then Mike Beasley confirmed that the top is 100% going to be in the movie. All of these are 100%, but he's only heard 2 confirmed names when it comes to the bottom. And I believe that those names were Liv Tyler for Betty as Betty Ross, and then Seth Rollins. I believe that's what he said. I might be wrong about that. Let me double check that right now, so I'm not giving you wrong info. I don't want to give you wrong info. Let's see. Wait. Oh, here we go. Bottom row, I'm only 100%. Seth and Betty Ross. Yeah, those are the ones that Mike Beasley has been is confirmed on. So yeah, sure. I'm hyped, bro. I'm so ready. So Betty Ross and Seth Rollins, yo. How you guys feeling about that? Oh. Over here. Wow. How you feeling about this lineup, yo? Isn't the dude next to Harrison Ford my man from the TV show Mantis? I'm not sure. I know Danny Ramirez was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier, though. He got the Falcon suit from if I'm not mistaken, in that show. And then Isaiah Bradley is also from the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm super hyped to see Danny Ramirez come in as Falcon. That's dope, and I'm loving that Anthony Mackie is going to be taking the role of like Captain America. Like, I'm loving that, yo, for real. Bottom row, second to the left, is confirmed too. She's been photographed on set. Okay, so you're talking about Sabra? Shiraha? Ha? Wait. Oh, Shiramar. Okay, Shiramar. Okay, so these three, the first three in the bottom are confirmed. Okay. The first three on the bottom are confirmed, so we don't know about these two yet. I wonder who they would be, though, to be completely honest. And we know that we're also going to get Thunderbolt Ross. I see Lowe's Berry. My guy, what's up with it, Lewis? How you doing? Oops.
Hello there.
Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a fantastic, marvelous Monday, my guy. But we know that Thunderbolt Ross is going to be Red Skull for sure. So that's, so we're popping right now, bro, and I'm hyped to see what this movie is going to be about. We've had a lot of different iterations of supposeds on what this movie will be about, and I believe, as far as I know, the last thing that we heard is that the Thunderbolts will be in this movie as well, and we will see Thunderbolt Ross as well as the Thunderbolts looking to basically fight against Captain America while he's trying to build up his own Avengers team, basically. So Cap will be making a new Avengers team because, of course, the old one is not, there. So Ross is President Thunderbolt Red Hulk. Basically, that's what's supposed to happen, is he's going to be President Red Hulk. And yeah, can't wait to see what that goes into. Can't wait to see how Secret Invasion and Armor Wars play into Captain America Brave New World. I think that's going to be crazy. Shira was confirmed to join the cast last year. Oh, okay, bet. WB has 5 months and the money. Reshoot merit. Bruh, you keep saying that. It's not happening. Hope to get the air cut. Ross is going to be Red Hulk. Yeah, Ross is going to be Red Hulk and also going to be the president of the United States. I heard someone in the cast list is the Stinger post-credit scene for Secret Invasion. Yeah, that's what I would think the most. That makes the most sense. Hope to get Yelena. Yeah, that would be lit. Yeah, I would definitely be down for all of those, yo. Okay, yeah, he is from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He played in Mantis back in 1994. Funny, I remembered that, but not his role from 2021. My guy is quadruple OG in the chat. My guy, I don't even know what Mantis is, bro. That's older than me. I was born in 96, fam. I have no idea what Mantis is, my guy. He had to be a child. How do you noticed him as a child and not as him? That's hilarious, bro. No cap. Yeah, man, I'm really hyped to see this movie. I think it's gonna do a lot. Hope to get Phil back, and I think Rhodey is a Skrull. I don't think Rhodey is a Skrull. I think he just kind of went off on my guy Nick Fury last week as himself and not as a Skrull. Like, he's been through some shit in the MCU, so I understand him not wanting to deal with none of that. You know what I mean? I really feel him. Well, did he go too far? Yeah, but I feel what he was saying. He was like, nah. But, Nick Fury being Nick Fury, Like, bro, I'm telling you, that was a perfect time for him to be like, I'm Nick Fury. You feel me? Like, I am motherfucking Nick Fury. What are you talking about? You don't get to tell me what to do, nigga. Even when I'm out, I'm in. You know what I mean? Like, yes, sir. Give me all of that. Give me all of it. Dude, I'm so keen to see this movie and how it brings a lot of Phase 4 together. Yeah, bro, I think this is going to bring everything together really well. This is supposed to be a mini Avengers movie, basically, so I'm hoping that we get all of the answers. We're supposedly supposed to get some Tiamat in there, you know what I mean? The scoop that I heard, that I don't know if this was from Mike Beasley, though. I don't think Mike Beasley confirmed this, because I heard this outside of Mike Beasley before, and I don't know if he's confirmed this, but I know he's confirmed some other things around what like lead to this, and that is that Tiamat Island is basically blacklisted, and that's why it hasn't been talked about at all, because like the UN, basically all of the nations of the world are trying to take it over as being a main resource, right? As being a main resource, and what this main resource will end up being is adamantium, and that is how they will introduce adamantium into the MCU, and that's where the Thunderbolts come in, because they'll be like the Black Ops team that's supposed to secure it. But supposedly, while this is happening, Cap is going to establish his own Avengers team in order to fight against what's going on with the Thunderbolts. You feel me? So that's kind of what I've heard. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I've heard so far. And I'm down. I'm down for all of that, though. I'm down for all of that. Of course, it's down. It's gonna be, you know, up for like change and all of that. But bro, I am so ready for all of that. It's funny how I know what Mantis is, and I never seen the show, but my grandma seen it. Dang, sounds good. Oh God, my oldest son was born in 1996. Whoa, Carl Lumley, Isaiah Bradley is 71. Hot damn, you look good in this picture. There's a key detail in that convo Nick Rhodey had that gives Rhodey away as a scroll. I think I know what you're talking about, and I don't buy that. I'm surrounded by children right now. Your parents know y'all have this late on the internet? Yo, that's crazy. Mini Avengers versus President Red Hulk and the Serpent Society. Nah, that's crazy. But yeah, basically, and I don't know if it's going to be Mini Avengers, but yeah, it might be Mini Avengers versus Red Hulk. I'm thinking it's basically going to be like Civil War, but in its own way. Rhodey called Fury Nick. Fury stated in Captain Marvel, not any of his mother calls him Nick. He's Fury. Yeah, that's true. But Maria Hill also called him Nick in that first episode. So that doesn't really go. And that was like 30 years ago. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff happens in 30 years. You know, at that time in his career, no one called him Nick. 30 years later, I don't know if that still slides. You know what I mean? A lot happens in 30 years. A lot happens in 30 years. So I don't know how, you know, solid that is and how much that actually was just put in for that movie. God, I hope they do that with Tiamat. Yeah, I think that would be freaking fire if they did that with Tiamat. I mean, he's been there for hecka long and hasn't been talked about, and it would make so much sense why he hasn't been talked about if the news, like the armies of the world are like blacklisting it the same way they do Antarctica, by the way, just blacklisting it, you feel me? And they're like, yo, we're not doing this, like no one comes here, you feel me? This is like something that is owned by all of us, basically. And it would make so much sense as well, because why? Because of what happened in WandaVision and Wakanda Forever, right? They're looking for that material, that source already, and Wakanda has made it very clear that they ain't sliding on it, right? And then what does Wakanda have now? They also have the city of not Atlantis, but you know, they also have Namor and his, I can't think of what they're called right now, but you know, he has them to back them up too. The Wakandans do, so they really don't have to slide up off of none of their precious resource. So that just leaves the nations of the world to try and figure out how the hell they're gonna get it going. You know what I mean? I'm so excited for the leader in the MCU. Yeah, that would be, yeah, I can't wait for it either. And it's been a long time coming. I'm hoping they do something to where he's been in the background this whole time doing things and putting things together and we just didn't know it. I mean, at the same time, I'm tired of that happening, but it makes a lot of sense because they've been worried about much bigger fish in the MCU than what's been going on at the ground level. You know what I'm saying? Like Tony Stark made damage control so he didn't have to worry about what's happening ground level. And that's a lot of what Avengers Age of Ultron is about, is them not looking ground level at what they're doing because they think that they're so much better than that. You know what I mean? So I'm And we got the Sokovia Accords redacted. So it's like, bro, now people don't have to disclose if they're heroes or not. So do people know that that the president is Red Hulk, or is that like a secret thing that only some people know? right? Mantis is about a paralyzed scientist who built an exoskeleton and uses it to fight crime. So superhero television with a black protagonist was must watch back then with 0 black superheroes on TV. Yo, that's incredible, bro. That's freaking awesome. Yo, that's freaking awesome. Yo. I love that. I like the challenges that Sam will face, but he's got a tough job ahead with 0 powers, and most of his strongest allies are dead or retired. Yeah, that's very true. But I mean, my guy got the adamantium suit though, so he gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna be alright. It makes sense for the leader to have been pulling all them strings for so long. He's an intellectual character after all. He can stand toe-to-toe with the heroes. Yeah, and that's what I'm really banking on, is that they utilize him being there for so long. You know what I mean? They utilize him being in the background in a good way, because I'm just hoping that it actually makes a lot of sense and we get a lot of stuff tied to him. Like, I wouldn't be mad if like the stuff with She-Hulk is actually tied to the leader. You know what I mean? I would not be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at any of those type of things. And I think that would be really dope. And I think I would like it even more if the leader has been trapped this entire time by Thunderbolt Ross, and he's been having to work on getting the serum right. And that's why Thunderbolt Ross turns into Red Hulk, is because he's had the leader as prisoner doing all this other shit. And then like secretly while he's been doing that shit, he's also been, you know, in the background pulling strings for other shit. You know, I would like him to be connected to like the Flag Smashers, possibly even get a little bit of connection to the like Kingpin, and that why Kingpin be so juiced up, you know? Like all they need to do, literally, check this out. This is all they need to do is say, we've been watching the leader for a while and he's been doing this with these people, and then it pulls up a screen and then it just shows Kingpin, it shows Shannon from you know, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, because it showed that she was the broker. I don't know if that's going to be if that's still canon or not. I don't know if they're going to retcon it, but that's all we need is one of those screens to show us a whole bunch of different things so we can be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So I'm ready, bro. The fireworks are already popping off tonight. I know, it's not even the 4th of July yet. It's crazy. I'm just saying that Sam will have to build a team, so he's assembling the Avengers instead of Fury and Natasha this time. No funding, just trying to meet a need where nobody else can. Yeah, that's very true. And I think that's going to actually go into having the Young Avengers built. I mean, apparently that's what's going to be happening in the Marvels, is we're going to get a little bit that's going to be building up we're supposed to get something that's going to hint to the Young Avengers being built. And I think it would be really dope for those teams to kind of be built at the same time, so we can handle whatever is coming after Brave New World as well, you know? Because I mean, let's think about it, right? If we are thinking of Cap making his own Avengers team and he's making it right and he's doing all the stuff right, let's see who he could have at his beck and call, right? And I think, okay, so we got Cap, we got Falcon, of course. That's 2 people. Who else was going to be there? Because Winter Soldier is on the Thunderbolts, so he can't be on the Avengers team, right? Kate Bishop, she could possibly be on it, but it's most likely that she's going to be like the chaperone to the Young Avengers. So I'm interested on who that lineup is going to be. I mean, we got Isaiah Bradley going to be in the movie, so maybe that's recruiting maybe it's recruiting Isaiah Bradley's nephew as being, you know, the new whatever, you know. I don't even know what Isaiah Bradley's nephew, or Elijah Bradley, isn't that his name? Elijah Bradley. Yeah. Patriot. That's what his name is. Patriot, you know? But those can also be Young Avengers. So it's like, is the first Avengers team going to be made of Young Avengers and Avengers? And then they'll be like, boom. You know what I mean? And then they'll change it up and be like, oh, wait, no, we need a Young Avengers team because you guys are too young. You need to be handling this instead. I think that would be dope. Yes, that the ties we were talking about? Yeah, for real, for real. You'll be so cool. It would be so cool. What if the person that Sharon Carter was talking to in the post-credit scene, Falcon and Winter Soldier, was the leader? Oh, that actually would be freaking fire. I want it to I either want her to have been talking to the leader or Kingpin, because the Kingpin was definitely juiced up in Hawkeye. You know what I mean? He was not the same dude. Brett, nearly done with work on the 4th. What are you talking about? I want Cassie and Kat to recruit the Young Avengers. Yeah, that's what I want as well. But I think it's going to be Miss Marvel. I don't think it's going to be Cassie. I think Cassie is going to be recruited into the Young Avengers, and then Miss Marvel will probably be rocking with Kate Bishop. Cap, Falcon, She-Hulk, Hulk, Ant-Man, Isaiah Bradley, or Elijah as Patriot. Maybe Photon, maybe Black Panther. Okay, I could see that, but I just can't see. I don't know, maybe, but that's a good lineup right there. I think She-Hulk is going to be the West Coast Avengers vibe. I think we might see the form of different Avengers team happening in Brave, and in the Brave. I almost said the Brave and the Bold, but in Brave New World. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes the most sense. How wild is it for them to put Brave in their name after DC comes out with Brave and the Bold, for them to come out and be like Brave New World? Like, what the hell? That's wild. I think we will start to see the formation of the new Avengers team, but I reckon that's going to be an end credits tag. I can't see. I hear you, but I just can't see Captain America, Isaiah Bradley as Patriot, or Elijah as Patriot, and Falcon fighting against the Thunderbolts and winning. I guess actually that makes sense. They are super soldiers, but I mean, the Thunderbolts have super soldiers as well, and an assassin, and then they're gonna have Thunderbolt Ross. Like, that's just a really big lineup against them. You know what I mean? A strong lineup against them. Fun fact, in the comics, Elijah Bradley is in a relationship with Cassie Lang. Ooh. That's kind of what I was hoping would be shown. Something like that in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. But, it is what it is. My bad. And one time, Kate Bishop, I believe. Oh, okay. Hulk, because of the leader, Black Panther. If Bucky puts in a good word, Black Panther. Bucky is on the Thunderbolts team, so that's not a connection that they got. And I think that Black Panther would be more. Nah, she'd probably help Bucky first, actually. Bro, after Secret Wars, after Secret Invasion, it's going to be a real wild place. A real wild place. Can't believe that Marvel's not going to San Diego Comic-Con with all of this stuff that they got going on. Like, give us a little bit of something. Let us know what's happening. Well, MCU's not going to Comic-Con, but something that is going to Comic-Con, which is pretty dope, is Insomniac Spider-Man 2 will be at San Diego Comic-Con. But it's unknown if they will have a panel or an event on the show floor. This game makes me want to go buy a PS5. And I just might. No cap. Like, I just might go cop a PS5 just so I can play this game, because holy frijoles, I cannot believe how beautiful everything is looking. And unfortunately, PC ports have not been the best thing going lately. So I might have to go in, bite the bullet, and purchase a PS5 so I can actually get to play these amazing storytelling games. Because I think that would be a dope thing to do. Even like if I could stream the storytelling game and then even put it out here on the channel for you guys to watch back instead of, you know what I mean? I think that would be dope. I think me and Battery did that for the Marvel's Avengers game that came out, and I think it would be really cool to do it again for these Spider-Man games, and for all the games, all the nerdy games that come out, including what's that other game that just came out? Star Wars, especially that not Outworlders, Outlaws, Star Wars Outlaws. I definitely want to play that game and be able to have you guys watch it and progress through the story with me. You know what I mean? I think that would be super dope. I heard that actually 4 heroes will appear. Oh, okay. In Secret Invasion, that would be dope, bro. I would love to see if any heroes like come up in Secret Invasion, man. I would love it because it just doesn't seem like he's gonna be able to do what he's doing, Like, but I'm hyped to check this game out, bro. Like for real. I played the other Spider-Man game on PC. I need to still buy Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales for PC as well, so I can get into this one. But I just like I don't want to wait like a year and a half for the game, and then even when the game drops, there's still not the best PC port when it comes out on PC. It's just like PS5 to console games have not done good. Like The Last of Us 2, when that came out, it was actually a shit show on the console, bro. So I don't want to get into those. I don't want to get into that. You know what I mean? I don't want any of that. I think The Last of Us as well were both shit shows for PC ports. And then as well was Hogwarts Legacy for the PC port when that came out. That was also a shit show. So I just kind of feel like getting a PS5. I already have an Xbox Series X. So I need to get, the PlayStation so I can get in on all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? So that'll probably happen sometime soon so I can get in on these games and then be able to stream them on my Twitch channel, but also, put out some playthroughs here for you guys to watch. I'm gonna wait for it on PC, but I'll definitely be checking on your opinion on these. Oh yeah, bro, for sure. I'm super hyped. This will definitely highlight how underpowered Sam's team is. Earth is pretty defenseless right now, except for Photon if Captain Marvel and Thor aren't around. Well, Hulk is there. Hulk's son is there also. They're pretty powerful. And yeah, Thor isn't around. But we have New Asgard on Earth now, so that means Valkyrie is on Earth, right? And Valkyrie is she's dope. Who else do we have? Well, I mean, we also know now that we have hella other heroes that are existing. Spider-Man is a force to be reckoned with for sure. I don't know about Luke. Like Luke Cage is definitely somebody, out there doing stuff. If they do bring Quake back, she's definitely somebody to be afraid of. Scarlet Witch is quote unquote dead right now. We got Doctor Strange though. Doctor Strange is that guy. We also have Abomination. We have Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is actually definitely a hit. I can't believe none of us have said his name. He's definitely gonna probably be on the Avengers. Yeah, man. We got some pretty dope things that we could see happen. I don't think the Earth is completely defenseless. Thunderbolts have 3 less powerful versions of Steve Rogers. Sam's team is mostly Hawkeye level in power. Nah, I don't think so. Because Elijah Bradley is also a super soldier. Just like Bucky and U.S. Agent and, all of those other people. But yeah. Other than that, though. If Hulk and his son pull up, you know what I mean? His son is probably going to be on, like, the Avengers, the Young Avengers. But I think that would be dope. Yeah, all PC ports this year have been bad. PC got shut on this year. But if it was made for PC, it doesn't have problems. It's just poor quality control on the console maker's part. Yeah, of course. I mean, of course. They're dealing with these consoles that are, these machines that are able to push, like, FPS that a console just can never touch. It'll be years before a console touches, like, the frames that the PC can touch, for real. So it's just hard to port that in. especially without like capping it at 60 FPS or something wild like that. Like it's just hard. Doctor Strange too busy trying to fix his eye. Spider-Man trying to get his life right. Yeah, that's true. Well, outside of them, I guess we still got Wong. We have America Chavez. Also, Daredevil. I mean, Daredevil's not like, but you got Daredevil, Echo, Moon Knight. Moon Knight's a force to be reckoned with, but he's going to be on the Midnight Suns, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I think all the Eternals are gone now. But we don't know if they would be interfering with, well, they did interfere, so, Forgot about Shang-Chi with the bracelet, but Bucky, Elijah, Bradley all have diluted versions of the super soldier serum. Steve Rogers had the pure version. Well, no, because Isaiah Bradley got the same version of the super soldier serum that Steve Rogers got. It's just that it didn't work for Isaiah. I mean, it worked for Isaiah Bradley. That's why he was still alive, because he's been alive since the World War II days. He's been alive just as long as Cap was. He just didn't get frozen in ice. That's why he's like barely just being an old man right now. Even though he's 71, he's 71, but he's been living for hundreds of years. So, you know what I mean? Imagine how, like look at Cap. When Cap went back and lived the rest of his life, he came back old. That is who Isaiah Bradley is, you know what I mean? And then, so technically, his son or his grandson, he might have diluted powers, or he might even be stronger because he has a direct bloodline from his grandfather. You know what I mean? So, who knows? I read that just now. Daredevil's power is he's blind, but he can see. Black Knight, though, maybe. Yeah, Black Knight, but Black Knight is also going to be on Midnight Suns. But that's not the only. We already know that Marvel's not going to be there, which is crazy. The MCU isn't going to be there. But we also got the confirmation that James Gunn has said that he won't be at San Diego Comic-Con this year, but he probably will be there next year. And that's insane. No Marvel, no DC at Comic-Con this year. I cannot believe it. It's truly wild. But at the same time, it makes sense. DC doesn't want to, take the heat from a lot of the stuff that they've been doing. So they got to let things cool down. I'm surprised they're even doing stuff as early as they are. If I was DC, I would definitely shut down production on a lot of the live action stuff for a little while, focus a little harder on these DC animations that people love already, and then kind of go from there. But it is what it is. You can't tell $1 billion company what to do, but they're definitely losing some monies. Are they skipping due to the writer's strike? Nah, they're not skipping due to the writer's strike. Both companies are skipping due to their respective issues that they're having in-house. You know what I mean? It's a pre-production year for both companies. It makes sense? Nah, not really. I mean, because for Marvel's not going to be showing up for... I mean, I guess that does make sense too, but it goes deeper than that. Because Marvel's not showing up because that would be in the heat of the trial that's taking place right now for Jonathan Majors. And, they don't want to have... They can't really talk about any of the stuff if they can't have their main person that they probably want to showcase about. I mean, he's having a whole Avengers movie. Kang Dynasty is about him, it's they can't really give us anything on that if the main dude is in court and they don't know what exactly is going to happen with that, right? And then same thing with DC is everyone is already kind of peeved at DC. is going to have a fumble year with the movies that they're making, with other than Blue Beetle, maybe Blue Beetle might even be a fumble, but we already know that Aquaman and as well as the Flash both are going to be definitely flop. I mean, the Flash is a flop, and then the other movie is going to be a flop as well. We kind of know that, but we're kind of this movie is coming, and then next year we got the Batman and Joker for Leah Do or whatever. So they definitely don't want to. They want to take a they want to take a break, and they want to give people a little bit of space from the DC extended universe and all the Snyder stuff that's been going on. And we're going to talk about this later in Scoop Central as well, a little bit deeper. But even though DC is skipping San Diego Comic-Con this year, we still know that David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan are our Superman and Lois. And it's crazy because this is kind of what a lot of people in chat were kind of going for. I think we came to the conclusion that the combination, the partnership that they had of David Cornsweet and whoever that other person was that they had with him, it made it not look right. But this right here, I'm all for it. No cap. I think this looks great. I think Rachel Brosnahan and David Cornsweet definitely look like Lois and Clark. Like they look like, this looks like I'm looking at Clark and Lois 100%. And I mean, you guys see the thumbnail of him in the Superman suit. I like how that looks. So I'm all the way down for everything that this could be. It looks like we're going to get some pretty solid stuff coming from it, and I hope that we do, and I'm pretty hyped for it, and I'm a little nervous, of course, but overall I'm really excited to see what happens with this new Superman overall, and just kind of see what James Gunn can do and how they're going to be starting the DCU with this, and what that really means. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to know how you guys feel about this. Is it me, or did they really just go for younger looking versions of Henry and Rachel? Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Like, they definitely went for the younger, like they like David it looks exactly like Henry Cavill, a young Henry Cavill to me. Like, legitimately, he looks like a young Henry Cavill. So I'm not even worried about it. You know what I mean? Like, let me show you guys Henry Cavill. Look at young Cavill, yo. Like, bro, look at that. That is crazy. That's insane. Like, look at young Cavill, bro. Like, whoa. They look so similar, bro. Like, it's honestly uncanny. Like, other than the cleft chin, bruh is literally a young Cavill, bruh. Like a young Cavill for sure. Like, how old is David Cornsweet? Bro's 29. Bro is 29. Oh shit. Come on, where's it at? Like, bruh, the jawline, bro. Look at the jawline. He just doesn't have, the only thing he doesn't have is the cleft chin. Like, the jawline is there. The brows is there. Bro got the different eye color, though, I believe. They even got a similar-ass hairline on the side. Bro got the Superman swoop going on already, too. Dye his hair black, bruh. Yes, G. Yeah, we in there, like, somewhere. Like, this is kind of funny. It's funny how similar that looks. You know what I mean? What's going on? There we go. Neck smaller than his jawline. He looks like a before picture when he's still getting sand kicked on him at the beach. Nah, John, you're a menace for that one. I'm sorry, but David does not look nothing like Henry Cavill. Bro, what? He looks like... Bro, what? He looks dead like Henry Cavill right there, bro. The Nile is a river. To be fair, I didn't believe Ben Affleck either, but he proved me wrong. Oh, yeah, Ben Affleck did a good job. I think Ben Affleck proved a lot of people wrong. Put them side by side and you'll see what I mean? Yeah, bro, for real. No. I agree with you. It's just the eyebrows? Nah, bro. The eyebrows, the jawline, the facial structure. The only thing he doesn't have is the chin. That's it. 29 is perfect for a 20-year role. Bruh, for real, for real. For real, for real. Let's see. Here we go. Let's open that image. And then let's find David. Nope. Here we go. Come on, bro. There we go. There we go. See, look at that. Like, look at that. Of course, the one on the left is like CG, like AI rendered and shit like that. But, bro, come on. Like, that shit's kind of wild. It looks like they'd fight. I don't know why they would fight, but that's what it looks like. David looks like your traditional Superman, while Henry looks more like your Kingdom Come Superman. That's my opinion. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but I feel like, I kind of feel more on the lines of, I kind of feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I just think, yeah. Do you think James Gunn will use a Justice League International based story? I really don't know what James Gunn is going to do. I think James Gunn wants to do something different. I mean, especially since we know the entire DC universe is going to be, like, established already, and it's not going to be like, oh, we're getting freaking origin stories for everyone. We're getting, like, completely different, fully fledged out storylines of different, you know what I mean? I don't see the comparison. It's just interesting that we are different sides. Man, I see a comparison like crazy. Because the jaw, like the face is all, the jawline is, look at that, like right there around the mouth. Look at how it like protrudes a little bit from the skull, and then the jawline goes back. I think bruh's face might be a little bit thinner. Like the brow, they look like they could be brothers, high key. Like bro's little bro and he's big bro. Like that's just what it looked like. He just looked like big bro and he looked like little bro. Right? Like bro looked like little bro. Like I would love to see them have a conversation. By the way, love this little red trim right here around that suit. That's just spicy. No cap. That's spicy. It feels like he's going to drop us in the middle of a new 52 comic run right out the gate. That's exactly how I feel too, Frosty. I don't think I could have said that better myself, bro. I agree. I agree, like, completely. He's definitely dropping a smack dab in the middle of one, bro. And he's just kind of like, hey, here you go. Blow. You're in the universe. Appreciate it, you know? Henry Cavill weighed 220 in BVS at 6'1". That's not huge, bro. And I think I low key think that Kevin, what the heck? David is like the same type of vibe. I think he might just be really. I think he might just look small to us right now, but I don't think bro is like what we really think. David Cornsweat is 6'4", bro. He's 6'4", bro. Bro, I'm not saying just because he's taller than Henry Cavill makes him better. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying bro's taller than Henry Cavill. That's pretty crazy. So people are really going to be looking up to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are really, like, it might seem like, oh, bro, it's only 3. Nah, bro. Like, he's going to be like, you know what I mean? Like, whoa. Like, he's not hella taller than Henry Cavill, but he's taller. Like, he's tall. I wonder how bro will look when he's all the way buffed up. Bro might be like the tallest. I'm not going to lie. I don't know anyone that's been that tall. I'm trying to think. Who has been that tall as a superhero, bro? Like, no cap. Who's been that tall? Oh, Hugh Jackman is 6'3". So bro's taller than Wolverine and the other Superman. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of crazy. I'm just saying. Ewan McGregor is my choice for Jor-El for the DCU. Oh, I actually think that would be freaking... I think that would be literally fire. What would you think the end game of Chapter 1 will be? Darkseid or Anti-Monitor? I don't think we're going either way of those for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't think we're going either of those ways. And I don't know what way we're going. But I don't think we're going either of those ways. That adds up. Both Batman and Superman are meant to tower over the Justice League members. Okay. Imagine Batman looking up at him. I think that would actually be kind of dope. I'm not going to lie. I think that would be dope. Either looking up at him or being eye to eye. The looking up at him it works because because Batman will definitely not care. You know what I mean? That's the dopest thing about Batman is he doesn't give a shit who he's talking to or who he's looking at. He will still be intimidating even when he's looking up to someone. There is no one that goes that hard other than Batman. Like, no one can look up to anyone and it be badass except for Batman, you know? Because Superman doesn't look up to anyone. He just flies up and then he stares at them in their face. And that is also badass. But Batman is just like, you know, the music that's like, dun, dun, dun. Like, that's him. And he just looks up like, bruh, he's not folding, bruh. He's not folding. It's not happening. David is 6'4", but 171 according to the web. Brandon Roth was 6'2", but being tall means he's got to weigh more to look the part. Yeah, he would have to. I do agree that he would have to put on some weight, bro. I can't believe I'm about to Google this, but oh yeah, bro has he just has like the regular like dude body. Like he definitely needs to work out a little bit more, because you know they gonna want to see a crazy buff superhero dude. Yo. End of chapter 1 is going to allude to Mongol and Battle World, in my opinion. Ooh, that would be dope. Ben Affleck is 6'4". Oh shit! I never noticed that Ben Affleck was not taller than Superman in the movies, bro. Was he? Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't taller than him. Maybe they gave bro like stilts or something, or did they have him flying? I'm pretty sure Superman was portrayed as taller, right? No, they were portrayed as the same size, yeah. Because they look each other dead in the eyes. I mean, the wonder you can do, right? You can literally do wonders with when you're creating stuff. And he is in that big ass suit though. But still, like even in the promo, I'm pretty sure they're like eye to eye. Yeah. See, they're still eye to eye. Like it's not like he's terribly taller. So yeah, so I don't know, that's interesting. I think Gunn is gonna go for smaller villain for the Justice League movie and then set up Darkseid for a future installment. Yeah, man, you're certainly gonna be sus as after. yeah, for real, bro, no cap. Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill were the same size in the movies. Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, Jason Momoa is 6'4" also. No, they talked about how they shot scenes so Bud wouldn't tower over Henry. Yeah. Yeah, so they made them all the same size. And okay, and literally though, like Jason Momoa looks like he's taller than everyone at the same time though. Like he looks bigger than both Superman and Batman do. Like, and I don't know, like that might just be me, but for sure, like Jason Momoa seems like he towers a little bit more. I think it might be harder to change those type of visuals for bruh, because bruh is like, I don't know, bruh seems like he always seemed like he was the biggest one out of the three of them, in my opinion. That's kind of what I always thought out of Jason Momoa, Henry Cavill, and Ben Affleck. Like, bruh, IRL, Momoa is the bigger one. You feel me? Like, naturally big. Like, don't have to build up and be big. Like, bruh's just big because it's Tuesday. You feel me? Like, that's just him. Like, even when bruh's not going for a movie, he's still majorly buff like that. You feel me? All right, yo. And to continue on with what we were talking about, James Gunn also let us know that Superman's origin story will not be shown in Superman Legacy. And I think that's good. I think that's a vibe, honestly. I think that's the way to go. We don't need to see origin stories for any hero ever again that they ever remake ever again ever. Like, we just don't need that, bruh, ever. What if James make his Aquaman the smallest one in the room? I really think that we're gonna get Aquaman. Not like, I want Aquaman to be bro that played Hawk and Jack Reacher, but I think they're probably gonna go with more of a like a smaller type of vibe or something, to be completely honest. Next up, Despicable Me 4 releases 1 year from today in theaters. Nothing major. Super hyped about that. I still haven't seen the last Despicable movie. I think Was it another Minions movie or Despicable movie? Yeah, no. It was a Minions movie. I've seen all the Despicable Me movies, but it's like the second Minions or whatever. When Minions Rise of Gru, that's the one I haven't seen. I'm hyped for that though. I definitely need to check that out with the kiddos. Next up, Fede Alvarez's Alien movie has wrapped production in theaters on August, and it will be it has wrapped production, and it will be in theaters on August 16th of 2024. Yo, this is another one of those movies that your boy has never seen when it comes to like classic movies. I have never seen any of the Aliens. I have only seen the most recent Predator movie. That happened in what's it called? The most recent Predator movie that came out on Netflix. You know what I mean? So, I wanna like, I wanna get into there. I wanna check it out. I'm interested to know what this is gonna be about and how this rocks. And, yeah, that'll be it for our pop culture news. And we will be making our way to Scoop Station up next, yo. And we're going to try to breeze. We're not going to breeze through them, but we're going to go through them, read them, and talk about them a little and figure out what the biggest scoops are going on this week, yo skis. And we got scoops regarding WB, DC, as well as some stuff going on in Marvel when it comes to the magical dark arts side. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how you guys are feeling about all the stuff we was talking about. Crazy fact in the comics, Aquaman is 6'1", 325 pounds. That's freaking insane. I had no idea. You want Alan Rickson? Yeah, Rickson. Yes, him. Sensei, do you know bruh already played Aquaman in Smallville, who played Hawk and Jack Reacher? Yeah, that's why I want him to come back and play him again, because I think he's even more like him now because he's not a little kid anymore, you know what I mean? I would love to see all of this, like, I would love a Smallville, like, comeback. But, they kind of already established that Brett doesn't have his powers anymore, et cetera, boo. Christopher Reeves was 6'4", 224 pounds, so that might be where David ends up? Bro, if he ends up being the same, like, Christopher Reeves, that will draw, like, people will be so hype over that. I think the movie will really, just on the fact that he's so similar, he'll be so similar in body size, that people will definitely lose their freaking mind, bro. Like, they will literally lose their minds. Like, that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Especially because with that little bit more, I know it sounds wild, but with that little bit more height, you get a lengthier person. And for all, like, I really do feel like, Superman is a little bit lengthier. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for that, though. That sounds freaking incredible. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Are you down? Do you think it sounds good now that we've kind of went through that? We know all these extra things. Does it have you a little bit more hype? Does it have you the same amount of hype? Also, let me know who you would want to play Aquaman. You know what I mean? And now we have our Superman. Now we get to start speculating on who Batman will be. And I'm not going to lie. My vote is that's in Supernatural. What's bro's name? Jansen? Jason Ackles, or is it Jansen? Jason Ackles. What's his name? Jensen Ackles, yeah. Jensen Ackles, bro. Jensen Ackles, Batman, and David, yes, G. And I think Jensen is also, you know what I mean, the right age, because they want bro to be older so he can, bro's 45? Holy shit, he's hella old. I didn't know that he was 45, G. Nah, maybe not him for Batman. Because bro's 29, so we probably need, if bro's 29, we probably need, I guess 40. I guess he could do 45 though. But we just want bro to play him for more years, you know what I mean? So we need someone like 35. Yeah, we need like 35 to 40 range for Batman, so we can get it for a couple years if we go that route. I like the dude from Jack Reacher as Aquaman again. As far as tallest actors, David Prowse, Darth Vader was 6'6". Facts. I forgot about bro. You're right. Bro was tall as shit. Bro's tall as shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Bro's tall as shit. Bro is tall as shit. I forgot. Darth Vader is mad tall. He towers over everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, before we get into our Scoop Central, let's get it popping with another little... Just run it. I'm owner and CEO Vane Sensei, as well as the general manager and head of marketing. I'm responsible for all of the organization's daily activities.
What's up, you guys? I'm Vane DeVito, owner, CEO, esports director, and head of networking for Vane Esports. I'll be managing things in the competitive scene.
What's up, guys? I go by Vane Dior. I'm currently the lead director of Vane Esports. So basically what I do is I'm directly in charge of the community manager, the team lead, and the competitive director.
I'm Electro, and I'm the team lead at Vane Esports. What that basically means is I'm going to be helping the Vane team by recruiting new members, such as yourself, as well as overseeing other members' activities within our team.
My name is Simba the Great. I'm a community manager and content creator for Vane Esports Board. We're looking for active gamers who are willing to create, stream, and grind with the Vane family.
Hello, I'm Gabriel Narvel, also known as Vane Echo. I'm the competitive director for Vane Esports. I'm super excited to work on this journey with you guys and create a very fun and competitive mindset.
And we're not just looking for competitive players, content creators, and streamers. We're also looking for those community members, those casual gamers, those people that just love video games for the sake of loving video games. Yo, that is right. Tap in with Vane Esports if you're a gamer of any kind, because we're always recruiting all types of gamers, as I said. Thank you very much. But now, you know what time it is. It's time to get into the... We're going to Scoop Central. That's right, everybody buckle up. Chugga, chugga, scoop, scoop. You feel me? It is time to get it pip, pop, plopping, and slopping. Chugga, chugga, scoop, scoop. Chugga, chugga, scoop, scoop. Yes, sir. We are going to Scoop Central, baby. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. And if you don't know, now you know. All right. Let's get into it, yo. We got some spicy things to talk about today. First up, yo, WBD update, no more DCU. And as you can see, Beezy told us so don't forget about that. Yo, Mike Beasley says, first, let me start by saying, remember when the news that Marvel pulled out of Hall H dropped? I said DC will back out as well. Gunn confirmed that. Hashtag Beasley told you so, yo. He be on it. Now, that isn't all that disappointing or surprising because it could have been a huge moment for DC to steal the news and light the internet on fire. The original plan for San Diego Comic-Con was for DC to announce the leads for Superman Legacy. As you can see, they did that online via trade sites. Why? Because all the negativity surrounding DC mixed with all the hype Netflix got, mainly Cavill and Gadot during the To Doom event. On top, the Flash completely bombing at the box office, WBD has zero leverage. Not to mention the fact that the trade sites also confirmed what I told you about Gunn removing footage of Gadot and Cavill in the final act of The Flash. Then the news that Gunn's first act when he got promoted was firing Cavill and canceling his sequel. After Gunn lied and said he didn't fire Cavill and Cavill was never hired. I could go on, but you get the picture. If they tried to reveal a new Superman just a couple weeks after the previous Superman got a huge ovation from the fans in Brazil, the backlash would have been massive. And I will confirm that he had a huge standing ovation at the To Doom event when I started watching it. I was like, this is insane. People are going crazy. They're losing their mind. Him and Godot both got an amazing standing ovation, and I was really surprised by that. All of that to say this. Because of the state of affairs that DC is in, Zaslav is extremely worried about the brand going forward. It's extremely damaged and has been since 2016 if we really want to pinpoint things. That's super big, extremely big, gargantuan facts. To that point, this massive interconnected universe between films, animation, and gaming known as the DCU may not be so connected after all. Remember last week I told you about Aquaman being a standalone film with no connections to the DCEU or the DCU. Well, that is the philosophy going forward. Standalone movies, not so much an interconnected story. Why? Because if one film fails, that basically ruins the entire story for the films to come, at least in Zaslav's mindset. If you paid attention, James Mangold actually said this very thing when asked about his Swamp Thing film. He mentioned he is carrying on as if it's his own story. So there won't be any Justice League Dark connections that I previously told you about. For Superman Legacy, the Authority's appearance in that film may be their only appearance, and the solo film with the team, at least for now, is off the table. Part of that is just bad planning on Gunn's part. Using a relatively known team to have a film in the early stages of a new universe isn't the most solid plan, again, in the mind of Zaslav. So we're having a lot of pushback from Zaslav. Now, if Superman Legacy does great, and for all of their sake, it has to, then you will see some connective threads stretch out from that film to another. But for now, the new plan, which is actually the original Walter Hamada and the previous regime had, is to have separate standalone films with no real overarching story to connect them all outside of a few things here and there. Basically, Elseworlds in its entirety. Not looking very promising for Gunn and the DCU. Don't forget, 2024 is when WBD can start taking bids to sell. Comcast is licking their chops, so even if none of this works out, Comcast can purchase and start all over, and I've already given you some of their plans. More to come. Man, I will say that this is insane, bruh. It seems like they were really confident, and then all of the confidence that they had went completely out of the window. I mean, it seems like they just were like, you know what? Never mind about everything that we talked about. We're not going to do any of those things anymore because this movie did bad. It's like, bro, why did we even announce this already then if we weren't sure how these movies were going to go? This is kind of just reassuring all of the things that everyone has been saying online when it comes to, hey, James Gunn maybe shouldn't have said, announced his reboot of the entire universe when we have 5 more movies that are still gonna, are still gonna come out, bro. Basically, that are supposed to take place in this DC extended universe. And every movie since then has flopped worse than the last one. Black Adam did better than the Flash. I know they weren't ready for that. I know they thought the Flash was gonna be a banger. They were actually pumping up the Flash way too much. The Flash was not all that in a bag of chips. You feel me? It was just not it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be something else when so basically WBD is going right back to where we started from, and I don't think that was the best thing to do then. But then again, when you look at it, the Batman did great, had no DCEU connections. Joker did great, had no DCEU connections. So it might actually be the strat for them to go with this Elseworlds vibe, so everyone can stand alone and have their own films, and they don't have to worry about everything connecting right off the bat. Because they can't do it. Because they freaking can't do it. I mean, plain and simple. They don't have the ability of weaving these stories together in a meaningful way. They don't have a Kevin Feige person. Even when they do have a Kevin Feige person, they still don't let them do what they want to do. They basically hired James Gunn for no reason. He was already supposed to be doing this standalone Superman movie, which he should have just kept doing it in the first place. But they wanted to, bank everything on him, and now they're scared to bank everything on him because of the intense pushback. Newsflash, WBD, you've been getting pushback for the last 12 years, 12, 13 years now, right? Like 12, 13 years you've been getting pushback. Like, bro, this is not something new. Why are we getting cold feet when we already been making dumbass decisions? Like, you might as well just throw spaghetti at the wall and see what the hell stick at this point. But at the same time, I understand why you wouldn't want to do that, because this is a loved brand that a lot of people like. But I mean, the negativity is going to come regardless. You already made the bad decisions. Don't start taking everything back, you know? Like, oh man, this was the one shed of hope, is having this interconnected universe. That was what most people were banking on, is this interconnected universe, to where we could see the same Superman on the animated version as the live action version, and see the video game Wonder Woman interact with the Superman that we see from the movies, and it all be the same shit. Like, that's what people like. People want to know more about one universe. Like, yeah, the whole Elseworlds thing is cool, and having standalone movies is cool, but hey, that's not how these things work. Like, that's not how the Justice League works. That's not how none of this shit works, you know? But hey, if that's what they want to do, hey, more power to them. But in my opinion, I think that is not the strat at all. I do not think that they should be combined. I don't think they should be taking everything apart and making everything have its own standalone thing, right? They like sell Snyderverse to Netflix is a thing for a reason, because people want to still see the Snyderverse, and that means you can still do your DC stuff that you were going to do as well, and keep going with all the Elseworlds things that you were going to do separately. That was the best idea that WBD had, was like, you know, let's sell this to Netflix. Let's give them the Snyderverse. Snyder is already over there. We already have a lot of our content on Netflix and other countries like New Zealand. What Frosty actually told me on the last episode of Marvel Bros, where he featured on Superfam Friday, was on Netflix. All of the stuff is there. They don't have access to Max. You know what I mean? So there is already some type of relationship that's going on. So they need to just kind of capitalize on that relationship that they were trying to build and do the damn thing. This seems like a major flop. This seems like a major bad idea, and I really think that if they do this, it's over, bro. I really think it's over for DC. They're going to get sold to Comcast. Comcast is going to take it, reboot everything, and actually do it the proper way. Give it a little bit of time to mellow out. Comcast got enough money to not even be tripping off of it. Let it mellow out. Let all the hype die down. Maybe even do some of the things that people want to see before, like before doing something else. But bro, like, come on, G. I just don't understand. WB is making some of the worst decisions ever. Hey, we're gonna change our name from Warner Bros, since we're Discovery, to Warner Bros Discovery. That's the first weird thing that they did, right? Like, when Warner Discovery is a great name, you keep the logo, change the B to a D, then you're able to bring all the stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Warner Discovery, boom. And then what do? Then they announce that, hey, Cavill is back. Wait, no, he's not back. Like that strike two. You know what I'm saying? Then what happens next? Oh, you know what? We're gonna actually bring back all of this other stuff and create a whole new universe. It's gonna be all connected. Whoop 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 whoop. And it's all gonna start with bruh. And then it's like, all right, bet we got it. And then, guess what? No, we're not going to do that either. We take it back. And we're also going to cancel every other show and movie in Disney. Like, this is, why the hell did we do this then? Like, why do we cancel everything that there was? Like, look, you know what? We're just going to cancel every CW show. We're going to cancel every single thing that's going on, because we're going to make our new universe. You know what? Now that everything's canceled and we already made these decisions to make this damn universe, we're not going to do it. Like, what, bro? We're going to let James Gunn announce everything that he's going to do for the next quote-unquote years. You know what? Actually, all that's going to be standalone. Like, what are we freaking doing over there, bro? Like, what are we doing, bruh? Like, oh, you know what? We're also going to cancel Batgirl, because, we don't believe in it and what it does to represent our brand. And then they give us this CGI travesty that is the Flash. Like, bro, what the hell are we talking about, bro? There's no way that shit could be worse, Like, oh, we're going to end the Flash. We're going to end Stargirl. We're going to end Superman and Lois. All of these things, because we're going to make this new DCU where every piece of content that we put out is interconnected. Psych. We're not doing any of that shit. Like, Bro, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And then Marvel is over there doing what? They put new people in charge. They saw that they dropped the ball. And what did they do immediately? Marvel fired Chapek, fired Alonso, hired back Iger, and kept it pushing. We're keeping it pushing. Bro, we are keeping it pushing. Like, bro, I cannot believe the wild decisions. Oh, and let's not forget, we're gonna drop the HBO from HBO Max and just be Max now because we want to be more understood with our brand. Like, bro, what? What are we doing? We're making all of the bad decisions. Like, HBO is what makes people watch stuff. The name HBO is everything. Like, bro, we're making just L's decisions everywhere across the board, bro. Like, why are we not just letting the nerds handle the shit that the nerds need to handle? Take a hint from what's happening with Star Wars. All everyone wants is for Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau to take over. All people want is for Kevin Feige to never leave Star Wars. Never leave Marvel. You know, that's all people want is for someone to get DC over there. They want Zack Snyder to come back and do DC stuff because he was their Kevin Feige. Because it's freaking clear that they can't do anything else at all without him at all. Because WB is trash. But at the same time, they're doing crazy, amazing things like The Last of Us. Crazy and other amazing things like House of the Dragons. Crazy, amazing things like, what's that other shit that we got that's coming from WB? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a whole bunch of other crazy, awesome things that are also coming from WB. Dune, for example, is going to be incredible. But at the same time, they're freaking dropping the ball so hard on this. Like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Do we even know? I don't think we do. I want Alexander Skarsgård for Aquaman. Actually, I'm all the way for that. Thor Bjornsson, the Mountain from Game of Thrones, is 6'9" for Batman. I want someone unknown and young enough to play him for a while, like Hugh Jackman and Wolverine. Yeah, facts. I feel that. Jensen Ackles as Batman. Yeah, I think that would be cool, but he's a little old though. Setting them up to fail going the standalone film route. Yeah, I agree for real. I'm just gonna say that's wild. Definitely wild. Frosty, honestly, I think standalone films are better than team up movies. I don't know. Look how good the Dark Knight trilogy did, and that was standalone. That's true. I think Disney just can't do. I think DC is just not able to actually do the team up films like they should be able to do. It's just not possible for them. It's not viable enough. They don't have the ability to really do what's necessary to make that shit happen. And does that suck? Yeah, but it's just true. They can't do it. They can't hit the plate. You know what I mean? Like every time they step up to the plate, they miss when they swing for the damn ball. So, you know, it just be like that. DC has too many team up comics that pair well. That's how I would start off building their movies. That way they can seem disconnected until you get to the Justice League movies. I think that's one thing that really for me, I really want Justice League to not be standalone at all. I don't want anything about DC Justice League, nothing to be standalone. Like, I really don't like it to be, for me, like, personally, because I feel like we've got standalone shit for years. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we need, like, having not being able to watch a Superman movie and then going and watching a Justice League movie and seeing Superman in that. I think we're robbed, kind of, not being able to have that type of stuff, you know, because they're able to do that stuff with animation easily. Like, it's not a big deal to have someone show up in your in an episode or in the movie, because, you know, we know how we know how a universe works when it's in an animated cartoon comic book form. Like, characters will show up, you know what I'm saying? Shit will happen. But in these other universes, it's just not, it doesn't work the same. And then it's like, I'm okay with getting like a Justice League standalone live action movie, but at the same time, bro, I really don't just want that. You know, I don't want just nothing but Elseworlds content. Like, that means I never get to see, you know, I don't, like, bro, come on. I want to see that type of shit. I don't want Marvel to be the only one that's out here dominating the comic book movie area. I want to watch Superman, bro. I want to watch Batman. I want to watch these movies, and I want to see them talk together and work together. Like that would mean that, like, if we got a standalone, you know what I mean? That would mean we would have, like, we would watch the Batman with Pattinson, and then we would go and watch, you know what I mean, Batman v Superman with Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, and then we would go watch Superman with David, and then we would go watch, you know what I mean, like, bruh, like I don't know, man. That's not what I want for real. DC is a ready, fire, aim company. Henry was willing to play brighter Superman and Flashpoint. Could have set that up. Just shows how special Feige is. Yeah, bro. Feige is a diamond in the rough. It's just crazy that people can't understand that is the vibe to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's really insane. WB for the last 20 years has meddled in how DC wants to make their stories. Let them cook, for fuck's sake. Execs need to not worry about corporate profits for like 3 years and see how well they do. Yeah, bro, it's actually kind of insane that people don't understand that you need to chill out and let profit like build up over time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, shout out to the broskies. Yo, shout out to John Greaves. Yo, my guy says spit facts. Spit facts, Sensei. Remember how hype we were at seeing the Batman v Superman logo on the wall in I Am Legend? Let us live. Like, bro, it's just, hey, you know, yes, sir. Yo, shout out to John Greaves. Definitely appreciate you with the super chat, my guy. But yeah, bro, that's facts. Like, we want to see these things, you know. Just give us standalone movies before Justice League because they already going to establish. I mean, yeah, but it doesn't work. Like, that's not technically a standalone movie, you know. Like, it is, like, Iron Man trilogy are standalone movies. Yeah, Captain America trilogy is low key a standalone movie other than Civil War because it has other heroes in it as well. But you know, I'm saying like standalone movies is like the Batman with Pattinson and then just be Pattinson, you know? Like, the crazy thing is they keep walking away from their successful stuff to try things that don't work. Grant Gustin should have replaced Ezra. Henry should be Superman. Build on Black Adam. Yeah, wild that they didn't do any of those things. Like, wild that they had this. Like, to me, they had the perfect blueprint of what they did with the Arrowverse when they made all the worlds collide into one. You know, I think that's the blueprint that they should have went with for the entirety of everything. Like, make everything smush together, you know? Give us Green Arrow as bro that we had. Give Grant, like you said, Grant Gustin as the Flash. Bring, you know, we can still keep the same girl for Supergirl. Bring in Henry Cavill as the Superman, though. And then even bring in, but look, this is the dope shit about this. Like, think about the comic book run that they have where Superman and Lois exist in the background while the other Superman is doing shit the whole time, right? Like, give us that and make that be the Superman from Superman and Lois. And because they're in secret because of their family, and they're in this new multiverse of universe, and they don't know what's going on, but they still remember everything and all this stuff. Give us something like that, bro. And then we just realize, oh, bro's here. Boom, the multiverse is created again or something like that. Like, bro, there's just so much that they could do. It's ridiculous. Black Adam being the biggest earner for the year showed WBD that Henry Cavill's Superman had a future, but nope, WBD has been way too hasty. Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, nobody really showed up for Black Adam, and they didn't know that it would be the biggest earner when they got it. It was like that was their lowest earner. Like, Black Adam was a fail until The Flash happened. Make Static a movie, that would be their Black Panther. Yeah, that's really true. Yeah, that's true. Or they could have did that with the Hawk character as well, you know? Like, I think they could have built on a lot with that. Yeah, shit's crazy, bro. Shit's crazy. But that is all of that for that scoop, and let's move on to the next one.
I'm owner and CEO Vane Sensei, as well as
scared the hell out of me just now. Personally, I don't want another Justice League movie because one got canceled by the writer's strike. The other one was garbage. There was a director division, and I didn't like. Yeah, that's true. Since they just added to the argument of let nerds cook. Yeah, facts. Hashtag it. Hashtag let nerds cook, bro. Like, it's kind of insane that that's not what's being let happen. And I think it's kind of laughable that people be mad at Marvel when they're letting nerds cook, bro. To me, that's one of the best things about Kevin Feige is he creates this outline of what needs to happen in a universe, and then he allows all these creators to give their own visions and renditions of things that are happening. Are some of those terrible renditions sometimes? Yeah, bro, but it's still creative, my guy, and I think that's one of the best things about Marvel is that Feige is able to let nerds cook, because there are all different types of nerds, and that might not mean that the nerds that they are trying to holla to are the nerds that you may be or the nerd that I may be. You know what I mean? But regardless of that, there are nerds out there that want to see that. So let nerds cook and let us get that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what they did with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. They let Sam Raimi cook. Like, did they put a little bit of like, no, I wouldn't say hindrance, but did they say like, hey, bruh, like we need this to not be like that, but it can be like that? Of course they did, because it's Disney and they want to sell toys and all this stuff and all the merch and the things. But he let Sam Raimi cook as a nerd, and that's why we got something that we've literally never seen in the MCU before with the stuff that Scarlet Witch was doing and the type of murder that was happening, like the full way. You know what I mean? Dwayne Johnson at the house with his feet up. Yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League, because it was 4 hours and he could have cut some things. That was supposed to be a trilogy, but I agree. You could see where it was supposed to end and the next movie starts. Yeah, facts. But yeah, I feel that for sure. There was a lot there. A lot of stuff that wasn't capitalized on the best way, in my opinion. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that sometimes. All right. Let's see. Plus, nerds are vocal. That builds buzz that gets casuals in the theater. Yeah, for real. Like, bro, they need to just let me create, like, a DC story, bro. Like, just let me create a plan for y'all. Like, no cap, I would really make a video like that. Like, I want to do videos like that, but I just don't know how much reception they would get, you feel me? Because that's not the type of stuff that I do usually. But I would love to, like, nerd out and do some shit like that. Like, yo, this is what you should do, you feel me? But it'd be like that sometimes. All right, so we're moving away from DC, and we're moving on to the next stop in Scoop Central, scoop. And that scoop that we're chugging towards is for none other than the demon himself, Mephisto. Oh yeah, that's right. We're getting in it. We're getting in there, bro. We're getting in there. Let's get it. Mephisto is getting his own Halloween special, as well as Secret Wars, which we already kind of know about, him being with the Secret Wars and stuff. Britakis, Thrawn, and Reptilla, all part of the Salem 7 and offshoot children of Nicholas Scratch, who should be in Agatha Coven of Chaos and should appear in the Mephisto show. Blackheart, Mephisto's son. He will appear in the show, and he's definitely going to be around in a lot of spots, mainly the Ghost Rider series. Don't forget, we're getting that Ghost Rider series. Master Pandemonium, a human that was an actor, then crashed and approached by Mephisto, who made him a demon. He will show up in the MCU soon. Vertigo. I've dropped this one before. There will be in Vertigo will be in the Agatha show. She's the daughter of Nicholas Scratch and is a Salem Knight. And then finally, Cynthia Von Doom, Victor's mother. I think we all knew she was coming soon. She will appear soon in a storyline I shared with y'all about Doom teaming up with Strange to take on Mephisto in hell to save his mother in Doctor Strange 3. Yo. 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 Yo, 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 yo. Yo. This is insane. No cap. I am hyped for every single thing that we're going to get with Mephisto. And it seems like they're really going to be building up that Midnight Suns and that dark side level of things that are going on, right? Like they are really doing a really good job of building up all of the stuff with, like I said, with the Midnight Suns, giving us a little bit of stuff for Blade to come in at and dealing with, possibly Moon Knight, all of these things. You know, we entrances of Ghost Rider and more. Like all of these things are really at our footsteps right now with Mephisto. And you know, everyone has been literally teasing Mephisto for so long, and now we get to actually see, we're going to be able to see the devil in disguise, but not in disguise. You know what I'm saying? And I believe we know who's going to be him. I can't remember what that actor's name is. What is Brofsky's name? Oh, Sacha Baron is going to be Sacha Baron Cohen is going to be Mephisto. He's going to be joining the MCU as Mephisto. Apparently, this is why, Ironheart has been delayed and all this stuff, because Ironheart is supposed to deal with, like, magic and science as well. You know what I mean? Kind of blending those two things together a little bit. So we're going to get a lot from there. So, yeah, I'm hyped to see where that goes and everything, man. Like, yeah, for real. I think it'll be amazing. Quick story, I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League in line at the VA. For real? That's crazy. Like, for real, that's insane. I just rewatched the whole Infinity Saga. I don't think everything's great, even in-game. Like, why time travel? We seen that already? We haven't seen time travel in the MCU, as far as I know. We haven't seen time travel in the MCU, and I think specifically time travel was used in order to set up the things that were going to be going on with the multiverse saga that we're in now. It's Mephisto, the devil. Yep, the devil himself, the devil in disguise. Nighthawk, one thing I liked about Endgame was how it poked fun at the other pop culture time travel movies. Yeah, that was cool. But that's exactly what, that was the biggest point of it, was it created the multiverse from that. You know what I mean? Like, they created the multiverse from Infinity War. Why another time travel movie we've seen 1 million times do something new? They technically did do something new, because with the, you know what I mean? Like, with the type of time travel they did, it made it multiverse. You know what I mean? It created the multiverse from the time travel that they were doing, because it wasn't technical time travel. Because once they went back in time and did something, it didn't alter the entire timeline. It created an entire new branch timeline. So, you know what I mean? And think about it. Like, think about how far that's gone. That's even gone into Loki. That's even gone into Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Like, that one thing that they decided to do with time travel has literally spread out into all of the other dope content that we have, like we've gotten since then. To each his own. I liked how they wrapped up the saga and set the stage for the next phase, even though Chadwick's death forced them to pivot because they are going to build around him at first. Yeah, facts. I like that a lot. Alrighty, I got to get on the road home for the end of the day. Y'all have a great day, night, and everyone best be turning up to the next one with all your fingers, toes after the 4th of July celebrations. Yeah, facts. For real. I appreciate you, Frosty. I hope you have a good rest of your trip, a good rest of your travels, and all those good things, bro. Thank you for vibing. oh, they should have just ended that universe with Infinity War. I mean, technically they did end that universe with Infinity War. That's why we have the multiverse now, because the universe is not the same. You know what I mean? That universe is over. We're in a much bigger playing field, for lack of better words. I mean, and look at what we get from that. We're gonna have Deadpool, we're gonna have Wolverine, we're gonna have all these different things now, just because of that one quote unquote time travel thing that really, you know, it created a whole new paradigm of what the MCU is gonna be able to accomplish in the future. And I think that is balls to the wall, incredible. Yo, I cannot believe I've been live this long. I'm telling you, Marvel Bros has just been getting longer and longer, and I'm actually here for it. No complaints. I love doing this with you guys, for real. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in today. If you haven't already, like I say all the time, follow us on social media at Marvel Bros and stay up to date with all the latest news, movie reviews, and content that we post every single day. And you can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito, stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on all the things that I'm talking about all the time, what I may be partaking in, all my thoughts, my theories, my opinions, all the things. You feel me? Tap in with me on all of my social media platforms as well. You know, you can tune in with all the things that I'm saying. Tomorrow we are going to be doing our watch party for Secret Invasion, and then on Thursday we will be doing our watch party for My Adventures with Superman, to kind of see what the hell that is about. So I'm definitely pumped to check these things out, and I hope you guys are too. If you haven't, shout out to John Greaves. Definitely see you in the Discord. Definitely, you guys, if you can, jump in the Discord if you're not in there already. I'm trying to be more active. I'm trying to talk more in there, and I hope you guys can help me out with that and talking about just whatever we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? I think it's awesome. For real, I definitely appreciate all of you guys. I saw that, Nighthawk. Stop retracting your comments, bro. You have good opinions. You have good ideas. Drop that in the Discord, bruv. Drop that in the Discord, bruv. I agree. I agree with what you said originally. The fact that, you know, I want to see, I would like to be able to see more people's ideas and thoughts without having to necessarily have the restrictions of a shared universe. I understand that for sure. That would be dope, because, like, you know, imagine the restrictions that would be put on the Batman and Joker if it had to be in the shared universe. So I definitely feel what you're saying there. You have a good point. Jump in the Discord. Let's talk more. Let's get this discourse going. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Secret Invasion Watch Party. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com. Buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.